Good afternoon. It's 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mint Kentucky Downs Studios. The Harbaugh watch is over as it's finally come to an end. The former Ravens head coach agreed to become the next head coach of the New York Giants, getting a 5-year, $100 million contract, making him the top-paid head coach in the league and the first coach hired in this cycle. The Titans, who were scheduled to meet with Harbaugh today, will move on with their search, with their next 4 interviews being Brian Daboll on Friday, Mike McCarthy on Saturday, Robert Saleh, and Jonathan Gannon on Sunday. The Titans are set to wrap up their first round of head coaching interviews this weekend after Robert Saleh, who is the final candidate. The team will begin its second round of interviews starting on Monday, according to Diana Rossini. In other NFL news today, Texans wide receiver Nico Collins not at practice as he remains in concussion protocol, making it a long shot that he plays on Sunday against the Patriots. For our Foundation Repair waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home, the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, what up, Nashville? 3HL is on the air. Bridgewater with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. It is Thursday. The weekend is fast approaching. Baby Friday, Friday light. What are we doing?
Little
Friday
Daddy Friday.
Eve. What'd you say?
Little Daddy Friday.
Little Daddy Friday?
Yep.
I'll get to you in a second. Babsy's here, y'all.
What up,
What up? Let's go. It is Thursday, which I thought it was Thursday the last 2 days. So, yay.
Skip days.
Duke won last night.
I wouldn't have known because I was asleep since they didn't tip till 10 o'clock.
What's going on with that?
They played out in Cali.
Freaking Cal,
Oh, yeah,
man.
playing Cal. Yeah.
Playing Cal.
Yeah.
And then Kentucky paid homage to Christian Laettner.
Dude.
They ran the Laettner play and beat LSU.
I still love Laettner.
They came all the way back. Kentucky needed that. Woo.
No, they had to have that.
Yeah.
And guess what? So, in a sense, it wasn't a late in the play because he was the third option on that play.
Yeah.
And in practice, he said it never gets to me.
Is that what he said?
It never gets to me. It was supposed to be for Ortega Oweh, and then it was supposed to be for Aberdeen. And he said Colin Chandler didn't have nowhere else to throw it, so he just threw it up to me.
That's amazing.
It is crazy.
It's like the Music City Miracle.
Yep.
Kevin Dyson was not supposed to handle that football. Man, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, right?
They would have been 1-3 headed to Knoxville.
What was going to be even more unbelievable is if they would have ran a Christian Laettner highlight saying this looked like it.
So
I don't think that's the right thing to do.
I'll say this so y'all don't have to. ESPN messed up too. Did you see the live broadcast?
No.
So the shot goes in, and they immediately changed the records to both teams at 1-3, giving LSU the win. And then they quickly changed it back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just assumed that LSU was going to win right there and
I did too.
had it ready.
I said, man, he need to miss this free throw. Not thinking that a 6'10 guy was going to miss it by a millimeter and it go to another 6'10 guy.
Sports.
I
love it. Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building.
So when you left out of here on Monday, we set the over-under number of Voodoo donuts at. I tried to set it at 1.5. They set it at 4.
4.
Babsy said that.
Yes.
I tried to set it at 1.5, and when I was watching your video, I felt pretty good about it until she upsold you the 2. And then all hell broke loose.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, this was not on me. This is not on me. And I only ate one donut.
What'd you do with the rest? This is what I want to know.
So can I tell the general term story?
Absolutely.
So Slay goes in to buy his Voodoo donut, and he does a great job of staying away when he's trying to bring Sexy back. And this time he said
we knew he was going.
He was going to go for Homer Simpson cheeks.
Yeah.
So he was going to hit Voodoo donuts. So we set the over-under. I said at 1.5. They said at 4. So you go in, you get your one, your Portland cream.
No, I wanted 2.
I know you wanted to, but
Yeah.
I really felt like you were going to walk away with one.
I was.
And then she upsold you another donut.
Yep.
But then she started explaining, well, Slay, you've got 2 donuts for $9.50. There are no flights coming in on this side. We're about to shut down, so we're doing deals. 13, which is a baker's dozen.
Yep.
For $10.
$10.
You cannot do that.
I
But you start thinking through it like, I'm going to walk around the airport with this big-ass box of donuts, and I'm going to be that guy?
Yes. That's what got me.
Donut?
And I do.
Donut? Would you like a donut?
When I first stepped on the flight, that's exactly what I did. Would anybody up here like donuts? They say, yeah. But the problem was nobody would take one when they saw how big they are.
Oh.
The donuts are huge, and the stuff caked on top of it. I'm like, so I just got to sit here with this big old box. You know what I mean? Like, man,
On the flight?
On the flight.
Just in your lap.
Get my bag, going to the rental car with a donut, like I'm delivering donuts to somebody. A dude asked me, he said, man, I ain't seen them donuts since I was in, did he say Portland? He said the only Voodoo donuts that he saw before was in Portland. And he walked up to me and said, man, you traveled a long way to go get them donuts. I said, no, dog, they got one in the terminal in Nashville, too. He was like, oh, I was about to say, man, that's worth it, though. I was like, nah, dog, I only ate one donut, man. I just couldn't.
So nobody would take them?
Nobody would take them.
Did you take them to the studio at least?
Nah.
Why?
Because the lady said if you put them in the refrigerator, they last longer. But if they sit out, they only can last like 8 hours.
Whoa.
So I got in late.
I never knew that.
I didn't either.
So you ate one donut?
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
And threw away 12?
Well, unless the little room service ladies would like to get their little hands in them.
You never know what they're going to take.
I would.
I'd have taken them to the studio anyway.
I was about to.
I mean, studio people eat anything.
Yeah.
I used to be one of them.
He was a scavenger.
I'm like, oh, wow, it's 1 a.m. in the morning at the studio. Oh, there's cake? Yeah. Yeah, I'll eat that.
I did that the other day. It was 12:30 at night. I was like, I got to get something. And they had that pizza from 6 o'clock earlier.
Oh, no.
Ooh,
I had to go get it.
Yeah.
I had to.
Gut ball.
I needed something, dog. I needed something.
I'm like, oh, there's sushi here at 3 in the morning?
Just try
Looks
it.
good. I'm sure it's great. Let's go.
Yeah, man. But nobody, listen, I did ask the lady, I said, man, we'll be coming through here for Radio Row when we go to Super Bowl. So,
oh, yeah.
are you still going to be having these deals? She said, I don't know. It just depends on who's coming through the terminal. So I said, all right, cool. We'll figure it out because we're going to get them.
You made us last time we went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, didn't you get one?
We all had one.
I did. I got a blueberry cake.
The blueberry are really good. They're regular donut size, the blueberries.
See, no, listen.
Extreme.
I told them that I liked the blueberry cake.
Yeah, we gave him crap.
And then Brent was like, nah, you can't get the blueberry cake.
Not at Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah, you got to get that one along with something. Like you got to get it like 2.
You can get that at Dunkin' Donuts or something.
Yeah, Portland cream, though. That's my.
You like the custard.
Yeah, anything with custard in it.
So I tweeted this on the way home yesterday. I stopped and got some food to take home, and I ran into a guy. He sat down. He said he was from Chicago. And I said, oh, cool. I love that town. And he said he was a chef, and he, stood up, and he opened his jacket, and he was wearing his chef thing, like that white jacket thing.
The little buttons.
Mm-hmm. And he was like, man, everywhere I go in Nashville, people are mean. There's no culture. Service is terrible. I was like, hey, man, we were having a really nice discussion. But I've lived here for 42 years. This is my town, and you're just going to sit down next to me and dog my town to me?
Poop on it.
And he was like, well, there's just, there's no, what did he say? There's just no culture. Like, he was looking for mom and pop stuff and all this stuff. And I go, you just got to know where to go. If you're hanging out on Broadway, that's not Nashville.
Guess what, though?
So should I have gotten pissed? I got pissed.
Not pissed. But
No, that's okay. I'm okay with you getting pissed.
Yeah,
I didn't go at him.
Listen,
I just
said-
got up and left.
I
without
said
saying bye
yesterday
to
that
him.
Baltimore sucked, and so somebody in the chat was like, "Everybody hates on Baltimore. You don't even know you don't even know Baltimore."
No, that's a
I mean,
consensus.
I get it. He lives there. He wants.
He don't want to. I know he don't. Like, you can say anything you want to in the chat. The chat's not a real place. You can say what you want to. You don't want to live there.
Well, everybody says that about Baltimore.
I think Baltimore sucks too.
What?
Who doesn't?
Babsy, listen, I'm cool. I done been a lot of places. Compton, Chicago, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, like the heart of Dade County, down there in the Poke and Bean projects, and felt comfortable. I did not feel comfortable in Baltimore anywhere.
You were a truck driver. You said you dropped your load and got out.
Dude, what? Man, hurry up. Like, look, I'm driving across the bridge. Like, dude, it looks gloomy. Like it's like a movie.
you're in a Batman movie.
Yeah, I want to get out of here. Like, no, man, Baltimore ain't it. Maybe I've seen too many movies.
You
or something.
feel more comfortable in Compton.
But right at home. Like, this is a great place. Like, that ain't it. That's not it up there in Baltimore, man.
Sorry, Baltimore guy.
Yeah, we love you. I mean, but I don't really think you want to be there.
The difference is, I told him in 42 years of living here, I've never heard anyone say the people here are mean.
I've never heard anybody say
No,
there's no
and
culture
if they
here.
are, maybe it's because of all the people that have moved in.
Those
That's
were
the
the
problem.
Don't be mean.
Yeah,
those were the responses
If you
that I
just
got on
moved
Twitter.
here, don't be mean
I like
and
it,
don't
man.
drive slow in the left lane.
new public
Okay?
service announcement. That's right.
PSA.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you just don't know where to go. He said, well, where should I go? I said, I've already wasted enough time with you, man.
I'm done with it.
Mayor was like super offended.
Yeah, I'm a boy don't like that.
Super offended.
I got really defensive. Hey,
What was
don't
sick
down
of
my
it?
hometown, man.
In my face.
This is the greatest city in the world. Get out of here. I told him, I didn't tell him, but I put in the tweet, I was like, there are plenty of planes leaving town at all times.
You can roll.
Just ask Slay.
Get on out.
Hit your voodoo donut and get out of here.
Yes.
Anyway.
Also, we do not talk to celebrities if you see them. You just ignore them.
Common
like
ground.
they don't exist.
That's right. That's right. This is home.
This is home.
I think that point needs to be, I'm glad you did that. That point needs to be
They don't
made ever so
exist.
often.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, today is National Bagel Day. Y'all down with bagels?
I've never
love
eaten a
some-
bagel.
What?
I'm asking you what?
You've never had a bagel?
I won't.
Okay, no, this is switch. We're changing this.
No,
What is
Babs,
it with
we
you
can't
and
go-
breakfast foods? You never had a Pop-Tart either.
Yeah, I like pancakes.
That's it. That's your go-to.
Yeah, donuts or snacks.
Baby Babs, that's one of the few things she'll eat.
A bagel?
Bagel and cream cheese.
Oh, ugh. No, not with the cream cheese.
I don't like cream cheese
You get
either,
a
but I love
chocolate chip
cheesesteak.
bagel with
It's
peanut butter on
kinda
it.
weird.
Chocolate chip bagel.
Peanut
butter on it?
Brycer says
I never heard of
bagels
that.
greater than donuts.
Foolishness.
Yeah.
That's foolishness.
An everything bagel, a toasted everything bagel with
No,
some.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, Canadian, shut it. No. Now you're just ruining it.
You're wrong. Everything bagels with
No.
egg, bacon.
Ain't nobody wanted everything bagel that has like onion and
He got a fully loaded
garlic
bagel, a
and
fully
whatever
loaded
the hell
bagel,
else in it. Like, hey,
like a baked potato.
let's just, you know what it is? It's like, I
Loaded
used to be a
bagel.
bartender. It's like the mats at the end of the night. You just take all the
it's
extra
not. No, it's
crap
not.
Don't go there.
Put that on every.
Leftover,
Don't put that on everything
and you
bagels.
just put it in
That's
the
a gross
bagel.
bagel.
It's like, oh, okay, look, we got a little extra garlic here. We got some extra sesame seeds, some extra onion. Let's just all throw it in this bagel. It's like the extra crap that you don't have anything,
I
any
think
other use
It's the
for.
bologna. It's
I
the
think
bologna
the-
of bagels.
Yes.
I think
Bologna's
the only
good. What are you
reason
talking about?
why people get those bagels is because it's like the cool thing to do. There's no other reason, really.
With all that stuff.
Or
in it.
it's,
No,
or
they're
it's the
good.
last one left.
because
No,
it's-
people. I mean, it's possible.
I even
really
say
don't.
no when they're out of everything else. I'm like, I don't want that crap.
no bagels. for
Don't give me that
Babs.
bar mat.
Well, let's see where this
Don't give me
goes.
that bar,
Today
man.
is also National Strawberry Ice Cream Day.
Ah,
I mean,
I can get on with that.
I can get down with that
yeah.
too.
Seth, an opinion?
I like strawberry ice cream.
Okay. Also, today is National Hat Day.
That's why you got a hat on.
That's not
Both
why
of y'all
I had
got
a
hats
hat
I got a
on.
hat on.
Yeah. Well,
What is this beanie of yours?
this is. I don't know how long I've had this, but
It looks like a long time.
yes, it's flimsy and dingy. It's flimsy, dingy, everything. The only good thing about this, I can put
It
my
could
headphones
use a
on.
little spruce up.
Yeah, it probably could be washed.
The Giants have hired former Ravens coach John Harbaugh. It happened last night, like 10:45 or something. 5 years, $100 million. We said yesterday it would be 20 per, and it was. Todd Monken likely headed there as OC. Did Harbaugh play the Titans to max out the Giants' offer? Is one question. Clearly,
he had
Amy
to.
Adams
I don't think
Strunk
he had to.
was ready to pay $20 million per.
I don't believe that either.
Most definitely don't,
Well, then why would she get on a plane?
because I'm gonna try to Jew you down
For
and tell you how
optics?
good or that.
615-737-1045.
I mean, good for her.
Yeah.
Where do
you
the
need to.
Titans turn next? They've got, 15? They're ending the interviews on Sunday. Robert Saleh is the last one.
Yeah. Say the best for last.
So the last
Do you
four.
feel good about that?
Absolutely.
The last four are Dayball tomorrow,
I don't feel-
McCarthy on Saturday,
Nah, I'm cool.
Jonathan Gannon, and Robert Saleh on Sunday.
Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah, the
Cardinals
guy that
head
just
coach.
got fired from Arizona.
I mean,
I got more of a chance of
you
going
can
to
skip
dinner.
that one.
Yeah, like
I got more of a chance to go to dinner with that guy from Chicago than that guy has to get this job. We'll be right back. 3HL. If you want to hit 615-737-1045, 3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com.
MedicalHouseCalls.com. Healthcare designed for your life. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Good people, same day appointments are available. Next day is guaranteed, though. All you got to do is hit them up. You can call or text 615-838-2375. That's primary health care, urgent care, IV therapy. And this is how simple it is. When you're feeling a little under the weather or you're not able to bounce back or you're just feeling drained, not like yourself, this is what you do. You hit them up and you let them know exactly what's going on. You can call or text Medical House Calls. The teams will assess you within minutes. You book your visit. After a quick chat and they schedule you. Boom. Medical providers are at your door to deliver the care you need to get you back on your feet. Now, this is that time of the year. The cold is hot. It's cold. It's hot. Well, sickness is running rampant, people. Get that opportunity with Medical House Calls to just fill that void. Get it out the way. Vitamins, minerals, and nutrients going straight to your bloodstream when you go get the IV. It's real simple. It's medicalhousecalls.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. 3HL is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. SpringHillAC.com. John Harbaugh out.
Phones.
Titans were prepared to fly on up there.
So
Giants wrapped it up last night.
Our boy Buck tweeted about it. And I don't really know what he was trying to say.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, I'm just saying. First of all, if you saw our TikTok pass the phone trend, his pass the phone comment was, I'm passing it to someone who gets more Botox than I do. And then it was passed to me. And I would venture, first of all.
I only laugh because you openly talk about it.
Yeah, I do get Botox. But I would put our amount of Botox up against each other. Buck might have me beat.
Probably he might.
I don't do that much.
Probably
Buck honestly might have me beat, although he's due for some. Anyway,
well,
so
he said that.
He did say that,
Yeah.
yes. I was just taking that from him. Anyway, so he tweeted, dang, he tweets a lot.
Yes, he does.
Man.
I think a little bit is a Lucas, too.
Oh, from his account. That's right. Okay. Anyway, so his tweet was, good Lord. Now I can't even find it. I sent it to you guys. Basically, how about I'll just tell you what he basically said.
Oh, you did send it to us.
Sure did.
I did. So he said,
Here it is. I got it.
okay, read it. Jeez, I am sorry, guys.
trying to
I'm
scroll. You're
failing.
trying to
I was
scroll.
trying to scroll
Ain't
fast.
no
I got
way.
this new phone finally. Like I had an 11, and
She had an 11, y'all.
That's
and it was
wow.
finally time. And so now it's so big, and like my hands don't fit around it, and I don't know. Like,
Do you want me to read the tweet?
yeah, read the tweet.
Okay, this is the one you sent that you said you disagreed with.
Okay.
Buck Rising this morning. The Titans owner being willing to fly to Baltimore to meet with a coaching candidate and not even getting the chance to interview is something. ...
Okay, so I don't know because
That's a waste of a tweet.
it's because he didn't say exactly what he thinks about it.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Tweets a lot, but the general take, if you read that tweet, is that the Titans franchise was willing to actually go to him, and he still wouldn't meet with them. I would counter that argument and pull this from it. The Titans were probably the number 2 team on that list for him, and it was going to be Giants the entire time anyway.
That's what it seems like.
That's what it
right?
seems like. And there was some intrigue with the Titans because of Cam Ward, because of cap space, because of new stadium, because of all that. And so that's why he, I think, initially said, okay, I don't believe that he was using it as a ploy to get what he wanted from the Giants, because I think he was getting what he wanted from the Giants regardless, honestly. But so that's why I was kind of like, I don't agree with that tweet if it is meant in that connotation, or if it's meant to say, oh, God, like a negative towards the franchise. I think if anything, it's a positive towards the franchise that the Titans are on the list at all, because there were only allegedly 3 teams that Harbaugh would have considered, and the Titans were one of them. B, that ownership was willing, knowing what his price was going to be. Now, I don't, supposedly Miss Amy was willing to pay that for him to come coach.
She had an ear.
Who
open
knows?
for it, yo.
But she at least had a thought that she would consider a $20 million a year coach.
Yeah,
That's the other positive for me.
What I took from his tweet was Titans failed. That's what. And that's
Right,
not.
and I'm
That's
like,
not true.
This is an absolute uphill battle. At least they were in the conversation.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
played out. Once I heard he was going to New York, I didn't think he was going to be let out of there without a contract.
Right. Well, I don't think they wanted to let him out of there. And then the Titans scheduled this, and then they're like, okay, hold on. Like,
And then you got to think,
Just finish
it's
it.
New York. Like, they don't need anybody to counter their offer. And it's New York. Like, they got to swing big. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. But, like, you have to make a splash there. The Jets, they can get away with doing something weird. You know what I'm saying? Bring somebody.
Well,
the Giants, they can't.
What is interesting about the situation
not
is
now.
Not
especially.
now.
he did leave the facility without a deal and went home. And then
Yeah, the pack.
the Titans story came out that they're going to go the next morning.
Right.
And then, like, a few hours later, the Giants. So it almost feels like the Giants did go back in with more, and that's what he wanted, and boom.
And
So-
who knows? Maybe it was something as small as, not small, but more control or this or, who knows? Because we
Don't know
don't know
that
what
part of it.
happens behind the
They
scenes.
couldn't lose.
But I look at it even more as a positive. Like I said yesterday, I was like, okay, it's not the greatest look that he won't come to you, that you have to go to him, but they were willing and he was interested enough in that moment to say, yeah, absolutely, I will meet with you guys.
Yep.
To me, it's nothing but a positive for other coaching candidates. Oh, okay, well,
What was he gonna
Harbaugh
listen?
was interested enough to at least entertain,
Yep.
right?
Yep, agreed.
So 15
So
candidates.
I take it as an opposite of Buck's tweet if he meant it that way.
What does Zeph Dog have in here? Zeph just brought a big bag of Cracker Barrel something or other.
Oh,
Is this from Keith?
hey, man, that's how you come through right there.
Is this from Keith? Keith.
Hey, man. Hey, boy. Hey, Keith know what to do. See?
Oh,
this is a
Keith.
Hey, man, shout out to all the real Cracker Barrel workers, man. That's what I'm talking about. Not the ones that acted like they worked there at Cracker Barrel. The ones that are truly there.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Self. I knew it.
He's made it for me.
That's not your name.
I know, he misspelled it.
No, he didn't. He took that from a lady named Steph. Took the T out. I knew it. I knew we were gonna get to the bottom of it.
Mayor,
I knew
please
it. Yeah, give me
explain
that.
that
Give me
there
that.
is an apron
No, I got it.
in this
You
studio
better get on the chat.
with 4 stars.
Yeah, get on Zone TV and you'll see Slay
Oh, my
wearing
gosh.
the 4-star Cracker Barrel.
Seth.
Without the T.
This is his Cracker Barrel name. It's an alternate personality.
This is so fake.
Oh, this is so good.
Listen, man.
What was in the bag?
Oh,
He brought us all, like mine
I'm about to
says,
show y'all.
mayor guest for
So,
a complimentary meal.
those
Keith,
are-
Thank you, Keith.
So the gold
so
ones
excited.
are
Fried
they're
okra
golden
bacon.
My wife
tickets.
gonna love this.
So I think it's 2 free meals.
Yeah,
We've got the golden ticket.
I think it's 2 free meals.
that's
is how much it
exactly
is.
what I thought.
And
I
then
got a golden ticket.
and then Slay, he got you because you said you wanted some pancakes. So he
Yes.
got you the. Now this
Oh,
isn't
Lord.
This isn't the pancake mix they sell in the store. This is the one they use back in the restaurant.
Oh, that's the real one.
Yeah, that's the one they get back in the back.
Now, see,
Slay, will you please prepare pancakes with that in your
Absolutely.
Seth?
absolutely. I would
Apron.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, Babs.
Can we get you one of those big white floppy chef hats?
No,
too?
they don't wear that in there. They don't wear that. This is I'm more authentic than Zephyr is, because Self is not a person. Keith.
is so
This
good.
is Self. I guess you laid off for Steph.
Oh,
And you took the tea. She took her tea with her. She couldn't
Keith,
take the
this
whole
is
apron.
amazing.
This is dope though, dog. I promise you. I'm in the morning, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna make some pancakes, and I'm gonna have my apron on, and we're gonna put it out on
Do you
Yes,
know how to make pancakes
please.
with pancake mix?
Well, I'm
like that?
hey man.
For
this-
that, all you gotta do is add water.
No. Yeah, for people that make don't know how to make real pancakes. For the big sleigh cakes, now that's a bit different. I got some extra going, man. So don't
I
worry.
can't wait
I'll
to
bring
see
'em in.
this video.
Y'all want to bring them in? You want to bring them to lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
What goes in the
Although
big slice?
Lil Ron's can
Cakes.
be like, dude, you
Nah,
need
yeah.
to make those for breakfast.
Do it now. I'm gonna make
he's
sure
got
he's
plenty.
gone. I'm gonna make sure he's gone.
You got
no,
plenty.
see what you need to do is bring in one of those electric griddles and make it right here on the show.
Oh, I crushed that. Who got the griddle?
I got one. I'll bring one in.
Okay, but
I
did
think
y'all
we
go see
have
my
one. I've
ingredients.
never used it.
I think, strangely, I have one.
I think I got one. We've never used it.
I haven't used it.
You ain't used it?
No.
Everybody just got griddles.
How many pancakes can you make out of that big bag of pancakes?
Oh, this is easy. This is easy. 300.
Like 300?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
easy.
Oh my gosh.
And they probably them little daddy.
By the
daddy
way-
cakes. Mine big daddy cakes.
His brother, and for those just tuning in the show, Ramon Foster is,
talk to
in
him,
fact,
Sarah.
Slay's real brother.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that. But Ramon said he won't even lie. Savage
I'm telling
pancakes are legit fire, all the things.
I got a lot of stuff I can't do. Spaghetti, pancakes, chicken and rice, and baked chicken.
You can do all those.
I'm cold with them.
What about on the grill? What's your specialty on the grill?
That's a whole different language. That ain't even
Grill's
really,
a different
That ain't
language.
cooking. That's grilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cooking goes on in the kitchen. Grilling, that's a whole
Your
different.
brother is the shoulder, right?
Our brother get down with brisket and that blue cheese crumble on the steak. Bad boy. Yeah, he got that.
What is it with you? Wings?
Okay, people
I got
are
a whole thing
saying
going
make
on,
them
y'all.
at home so you
And then
have all
bring 'em.
your ingredients and bring it
Okay,
in.
all right. Because the first one ain't never no good. The first pancake.
I'm sorry. I can't with his apron.
Yeah,
He's got the 4 stars.
That's finally. Finally. And this is brand new. Like Keith made this. This how I know Zeph never had an apron.
They-
Zeph
what
would have
I
been
do have
worn.
I
Zeph
did
would
have
been
an apron.
worn.
Nope, they got rid of his when he quit showing up to work.
Bingo.
Yep.
That's probably true.
Those Canadians.
Slay is the new Bobby Flay. Maybe he's Bobby Slay.
Yo, I'm cold with it.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Slay,
It
you
is
can't-
the self.
Slay, you can't make wings?
What?
Titanomics.
Titanomics, man. Listen, man. Go check out my Instagram. I don't play around.
Hey,
Quit school.
Ramon just pointed out the way your shirt is right now. It looks like the Seth.
That's me. That's me. Slay mix with self.
The self.
The 4-star Seth.
You better
Yes.
believe it.
615-737-1045. All right, so the Titans interviews, rotation 1 will end this weekend. Sunday, they're talking with Jonathan Gannon from the Cardinals.
So Cliff Kingsbury's not on this list.
Ooh.
Nope. Can you imagine if they hired Jonathan Gannon and trotted him out to a podium? Like, hey, this guy got fired by Arizona. He's the new Titans coach.
Everybody will love that.
Mayor.
And one of the
They're
teams that you beat.
interviewing him for a reason. Don't say that.
It's true, but they bet. Hey,
It's also one of the teams you beat last year.
He can go with my
And
Chicago
there weren't
guy.
a lot of them.
No, there weren't.
we
He can
didn't.
go with my Chicago guy and go
Would you?
tour the country and look for restaurants and nice people.
I don't think I'm feeling that one.
No,
Oh, hell no.
Is that Rich?
See,
Is he
okay.
portrayed to Rich Gannon?
Hell no.
I don't know.
I'm just
You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
be
That's the
nice.
only Gannon I know.
Rich Gannon?
Yeah, like come on, man.
All right, let's get 6-1 out there on 3HL. 6-1, what up?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What up, 6'1"?
6-1. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 6, 7.
6'7". Are you 6'1"?
I'm 6'1".
There you go. I like it.
A little shorter than
I
7.
used to be 6'2", but now I'm 6'1".
See, now every time you guys were on remote somewhere, I've seen you guys a couple of times, and Babs was never there. I took a picture with you and Slade. Babs never there. I'm talking about every time I come, Babs never there. So I'm like, I think she knows when I'm showing up.
Is that what it is? She's allergic to you,
I'm out of
6'1"?
here.
She dips out, but that's not good for her. Now other people call me Brother Yum Yum.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to refer to you that one.
No.
Yeah,
You're not down with that one?
It's like calling you delicious. I can't call you that, man.
Like, no, you can't call me delicious.
Delicious.
No.
Yeah.
Slay, if you had my wings, you would call me Brother Yum Yum. People don't have a problem calling me Brother Yum Yum.
Oh, okay.
That's my catering. That's my catering business.
Okay,
Y'all
gotcha.
can look it
Earned
up.
that.
Brother,
Gotcha.
BrotherYumYum.org. Check it out.
Respect.
Check it out. Go see.
Respect.
But Slay, are you putting vanilla in those pancakes?
Hey, man, what's wrong? Who is this?
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, man, listen, you can't be calling up here giving away ingredients, man. Like you got to leave the people wondering, man. Like you could have texted me this. Yeah, I put the vanilla in there, man. That vanilla take it to a whole different level. The
A
smell
whole
is
nother
different.
level.
Yeah.
They don't know about that, Slade. They don't know about that.
I'm down with that.
I'm not going to give away all the ingredients,
Yeah,
but
please.
I was calling and talk to Babs about what's the deal with the everything seasoning, man. The bagel? Come on now.
The bagel, the everything bagel. Yeah.
The everything bagel. I got everything bagel seasoning in my cabinet.
Babs is shaking her head. She's shaking her head on
She's
that one.
she's about to hurl.
There's nothing like a good toasted everything bagel, right? With some cream cheese, some field greens, some lox, some smoked lox, and some capers on it.
All right.
You got to get with it, Babs, or get you a piece of toast, some avocado, and sprinkle some everything bagel seasoning on it. It's really good.
Get me with the avocado there.
Can't stand avocado. Slay, you down with avocado?
Yeah, you know not. No.
We can't get Slay to try anything.
No.
He's like
I'm
my
not-
5-year-old.
I'll do avocado. Like, you know, if you go to like a bougie Mexican restaurant and they'll make the guacamole right there next to the table, I'll eat it. Outside of that, I'm not avocado at all. Zero.
And it's so good for you too.
Hey, I do know that.
I know.
I eat it in my the PB&J smoothie I get.
You do, because then you don't taste it.
Right, at all.
I thought you put spinach in there.
That's in there, too.
Man. But no, seriously, guys, I'm gonna bring you guys some wings one day.
Please.
That
All right,
sounds good to
6'1".
me.
I promise you. And y'all will no longer call me 6'1". Y'all will call me Brother Yum Yum.
Well, we call you 6'1" because that's what it says on my screen.
He's
But-
6'1".
No, and that's my name. That's my name. But like
Just
I
make
said,
sure
once
you don't bring
taste
wings
the
to a wing place. How about that?
Okay, I won't do
We'd
it. I
have a
won't
tough time with
embarrass them
that
on their own turf. I won't embarrass them on their own turf. I
That's
won't do
respect. Love that.
All right, thank you, 6'1". We look
Appreciate you,
forward to
bro.
it. Man.
See you, brother Yum Yum.
Yep.
You can't call him
Nah,
that.
I can't
That's
call you
crazy.
that.
That's his
So-
business.
I got a
Yeah,
random
but-
text. In these coaches' interviews for the Titans, okay?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on this here? Who do you think's doing the pitch? Are the Titans trying to pitch everything they have to sell and the opportunity, or are the coaches selling themselves to the Titans? Like, I think if it was
Who's
Harbaugh,
interviewing who?
yeah, if it's Harbaugh, they're pitching
Themselves to them.
right. But other than that, every single other coaching candidate out there besides Harbaugh is you're interviewing them,
Yeah.
right? You're allowing them to pitch themselves. It's still at the end of the day a head coaching job for one of 32 teams in the NFL with a promising quarterback and a whole lot of money in free agency in the 4th pick overall.
And
Well, I mean, ultimately, they're interviewing these candidates, right? But
Yeah.
the candidates have an opportunity to ask questions. We've all been through interviews. Like that's a big thing. If I'm interviewing somebody, I want to know what you want to know. You know what I mean?
I think the Babsy point too, though, she asked about Cliff Kingsbury being on his list. I think through those interviews, when they're selling themselves, I think they have, like, we don't know how it worked, but I think they have somebody in mind. Like, they would ask, who is your OC that you're thinking about going to go grab? I guarantee his name has come up in these conversations. Like, if you want an OC, who would you go get? Kingsbury has to come up. There's no question to me, especially with the success he's had moving on after he's been a head coach. So, yeah, that's the other part that I think is going to be so interesting.
So
The group that's being brought in with you.
yeah, so we know that it's coming from one of these 15 guys. I'll read the 15 guys for you just to reset where we are when we come back. The chat is going crazy. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Blue, I don't know. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I hated the smell of everything bagel.
That's what I hate. I hate the
See?
smell of it. It's like the onion smell.
I like onions, though.
Bibbidi bobbidi pancakes with buttermilk and vanilla.
I can't believe he just called up here and did it.
Harold avocado pancakes.
Ooh,
No.
I don't know about that.
No, I ain't avocado on anything.
Yeesh.
Vandy Man 82. It's a Cracker Barrel crop top for Slay.
I know. In the break, I'm going to get him to stand up fully.
Yeah.
We'll put a picture out on social media. We'll let you know what he looks like in his stuff.
The real self.
Stuff.
This is self.
The stuff.
The stuff.
Slay is only 1 star away from being General Cracker
Hey,
Barrel.
man, I'm coming through.
5 star.
I'm coming through. 5-star cakes for everybody.
615-737-1045 at 3HL1045 on X, 3HL on Instagram. We'll be right back. The 15 candidates. It's going to be one of them next on 1045 The Zone.
It's a new year, new you. What's happening, good people? Big Slay here, and if thinning hair has been holding you back, now's the time to take control with We Grow Hair. Seen results, and trust me, they're the real deal. For a limited time, mention me, Big Slay, and get $500 off your hair transplant procedure. That's right, $500 off when you tell them Slay sent you. And here's the best part. Your results, they're guaranteed. This is the team I trust, and you should too. Now, let me tell you, I've been in the chair myself. I wanted to feel confident again, being on TV, being on the stream, all of this, and We Grow Hair delivered. The process was easy. Team, incredible. And the results, life-changing. If you've been thinking about it, stop thinking. and start doing. We Grow Hair has the best surgeons right here in Nashville, even the only ARTIS robotic FUE procedure that gives you 2 times more hair in just one procedure. Call 615-376-6010. That's 6010. Or visit WeGrowHair.com today. Make this the year you take control. WeGrowHair.com.
Three HL 1045. Hey, Slay stood up with the Seth apron, 4-star Cracker Barrel apron that
I
he
have
was
a
presented.
picture. I'm about to put it out on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Were you presented with that, or was that supposed to go to Zeph?
It was supposed to be mine, but he took it from me. But it's okay.
Y'all, this is
You're
not
rocking
supposed to. This is not supposed to be Zeph's because Zeph's he never had one.
Well, Zeph's name's not on it.
Bingo. So it's a combination. They couldn't get one of us so they can bind us. They got Zeph and Slay. Self.
Well, you stood up, and it's a little small on you.
Yeah, I showed the people.
It's so short.
Somebody said he's wearing a kid's apron.
It looks like a kid's apron. I'm like, imagine if he had shorts on with that apron. Oh, boy.
Go imagination.
What if he had no clothes on with that apron?
Huh. I would.
The Naked Chef Part 2.
They have a.
Moving on?
Yeah, they have a that's
You
like
need to give it to Alyssa.
Oh,
Yep, there you go. Happy anniversary.
Yep.
No.
Anniversary
Valentine's
breakfast.
Day is coming up.
So
there you go. It's got your
4-star.
name on it and everything.
Look, Zeph.
that's an awful present for Alyssa.
Zeph.
That's Zeph giving himself a
Let's
present.
go, Zeph.
That is true. No, that's Alyssa's present to him.
Yeah. See, self equals slay.
Yeah, but he's the one with the apron.
He is so uncomfortable right now.
Yes,
Who Zeph is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out. Look, this is how we get the Canadian to be quiet.
Uh-huh.
Hadn't said a word.
That's amazing.
Oh, there you go.
615-737-1045.
I want the 15.
That's what I was going to say. The candidates.
Name them all.
Well, first,
No, first. No. No. You tell me you're going to do something, you're going to do it.
well, I got sidetracked.
Shocker.
Squirrel.
Shocker.
Well, somebody had a question about Alabama basketball.
Who's number 0 for Alabama? That was the question. Slate, go ahead.
Phylon.
There you go. All
He
right.
had 32. First 30-point game the other night.
Yeah.
All right, you want the 15?
Yes, I'm pointing at you.
Like, give it to us.
So what if you were on a deserted island with these 15 people?
Oh, this ain't no good one.
I'm just
You're
kidding.
going to be stuck.
All right, here are the 15. Already interviewed. Colts defense coordinator Lou Anarumo, Chiefs defense coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy,
Let me see.
Broncos defense coordinator Vance Joseph, former Browns coach Kevin Stefanski, Titans interim coach Mike McCoy, former Cowboys coach Jason Garrett, former Falcons coach Raheem Morris. Interviewed on Tuesday, Jeff Hafley, the Packers defense coordinator, Jesse Minter, who actually was on Vanderbilt's staff briefly. So he knows Nashville. Yesterday, they interviewed Mike McDaniel, which, man, somebody put out a video of him addressing the team for like 10 minutes.
It was after they lost that Monday Night Football
To
game.
the Titans, yeah.
It'd be hard for me to get behind that guy.
I ain't playing with him.
He's just weird.
I see
It's
why
a
Tyreek
weird
Hill acting
thing.
like it.
He has
just-
a weird
It's
vibe
a
to
weird
him.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird. He has a weird delivery on everything.
He's got an OC voice. Like, that's an assistant coach voice.
Oh,
I'm cool
I thought
in
you
the
meant he
room.
had like
Offensive
an
coordinator.
OCD.
Yeah, I don't
voice.
need him talking
No,
about the whole team. No,
I think he might be OCD too.
probably.
Takes one to know one. Yeah, that was weird. Go search that out if you want. Also, coming up tomorrow, former Giants coach Brian Daboll. Saturday, Mike McCarthy. Sunday, Jonathan Gannon. Can we all just write him off?
Yes.
Robert Saleh.
Yeah, is Gannon
49ers
a
defensive
DC
coordinator.
candidate?
That's what I'm saying. Don't
I've
even
spent
know.
zero time looking into him.
Like, we shouldn't.
That's my idea. That's my thought.
So I only got 3 of those 15.
Who are the 3?
Salah.
Yeah,
I like Saleh.
I do too.
Well, you Spagnolia. Not Spagnolia.
Spagnolia.
Yeah, that's
Spags.
Spags. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spags is second for me. And then
Matt Nagy.
question mark besides Stefanski.
It feels like to me he's going to end up in Baltimore.
That's
I
cool.
don't know why.
That's cool. I like what's Flores wasn't on there, was he?
Nope.
Nope.
He interviewed with the Raiders.
Okay.
And I think he's got Raiders and Steelers under his belt. And the Commanders DC job.
He's going to blitz you.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll blitz the interview too.
So this was another thing.
Uh-huh.
If a defensive-minded coach is brought in here as the head, does Denard have a chance to stay? Because I wouldn't mind seeing Saleh and Denard work together.
Yeah.
Because those two different
I think he would have a chance. Minds, ways of thinking.
ways of thinking, schemes. That's what I was looking for. You know Denard
So
gonna
you're
get after
saying
him blitz.
you're saying they would have defensive collaboration.
Or management. She's not worried about it. She likes collaboration, though. No, management. Don't you think, Babs?
That word doesn't exist anymore.
she just
They took it out of the dictionary.
She ignores it.
It's almost like those words never entered her brain that I just said.
No, I wasn't even listening.
Didn't even compute. I'm telling you. Want to turn her off?
615-737-1045.
Move on.
Who's your candidate? I mean, it's one of those 15.
I went all defensive guys, too.
Yeah, you did. Is that a reason? Is there a reason for that? Is that your thought?
No, those are the ones I liked. I like Mike McDaniel, though, for offensive coordinator.
Now, every time I look at or think about Jason Garrett's name, I think about the guy in the chat that said he was the yellow starburst.
See what I'm saying? Like, how you
But they're still over there.
You can't associate that
They're
with
still
nobody,
over there.
man.
Nobody has eaten. Listen, if you leave candy in this studio outside of your day part, it's gone.
It's over.
Like, it is gone unless you write a note about it. I mean, somebody will eat it.
Yes,
The yellow
The
starburst.
yellow starburst are still over here in the bag. All of them. Nobody's even eaten one yellow starburst.
No,
I let you know they ain't Nathan.
And Mayor called it, or somebody else called him, somebody in the chat called him the yellow starburst, Jason Garrett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
The yellow starburst is the worst candy outside of like what's the candy corn. Candy corn's the worst. Let's go. Johnny the Poet
corn is
has a song. It's Wax.
Oh, yeah, it's time to get out your Starburst, get out your Twix. It's time to get your fix. It's 2026. Let's go. Let's go. If you go outside, you're gonna freeze. The Volunteers got no QBs, and the Giants hired Don Harbaugh, despite their name. The Giants are small. I'm Johnny the Poet, and I'm here to say I go way back to the days of the midday, but now I say, what the hell? Let's tune it up. It's 3HL.
Was that a harmonica?
we got a harmonica?
And Slay Dog, yes, it's true. When it comes to donuts, he likes Voodoo. And Jeff and Brent, they're in the know. Let's hear them say, let's go.
She does say that.
She does.
Let's go.
I'm out.
There's Johnny the Poet. A little rap
Johnny.
there.
That was some of your best work. I love the
was
harmonica.
You like the little rap harmonica?
And was he tapping in the background? Like,
Yes,
yeah,
I
okay.
just picture him sitting with that thing around his neck that holds the harmonica and just like jamming.
Yeah,
I see him right now.
Jamming on the one.
people
Yeah.
he got to do that on the porch. It looks like that's
Yes.
where it was blown.
Eating some massive sleigh cakes. 615-737-1045. You want to watch the show live? You can. YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Bo Scoop says, get it, Johnny. Fire. We'll be right back. Which guy do you want? You got 15 choices of what you can do. Choose. We'll be right back.
Oh, look, it's that time again. Hey, you on my mind again. World class international. Tell 'em meet me in Nashville. And it's not up for discussion, just a lot of walking buckets. One player get that medal. 4 weeks, it's all or nothing. We made the rules that we play right now. Give me the ball in my hand right now. Tell 'em to keep it a band right now. I think we hot in demand right now. Yeah, rise to the challenge, never ran from them. The roster filled with champions. The music stickers tell 'em this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game.
Good afternoon. It's 4:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Harbaugh watch has officially come to an end as the former Ravens head coach has agreed to become the next head coach of the New York Giants, getting a 5-year, $100 million contract, making him the top-paid head coach in the league and the first coach hired in this cycle. The Titans, who were scheduled to meet with Harbaugh today, will move on with their search with their next 4 interviews, being Brian Daboll on Friday, Mike McCarthy on Saturday, Robert Saleh, and Jonathan Gannon on Sunday. The Titans are set to wrap up their first round of interviews with Robert Saleh being the final candidate, and the team will begin its second round of interviews beginning on Monday, according to Diana Rossini. For your foundation repair, one of needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three at 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Man, tomorrow's already Friday. We've got Greg Cosell coming up at 4:20. We're going to take a look at all of these playoff games coming up this weekend. Did y'all see Chicago? So Chicago gets the night game on Sunday.
The Bears?
With the team from L.A. coming into Chicago. Wind chill at kickoff, 0. 30-mile-per-hour gusts.
That is miserable.
Man, what?
I mean, you know those Bears fans are going to love that, though.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
They're
Yeah,
going
it's
to
just-
absolutely feast on that.
It's in their blood.
Will it snow?
There is a chance of snow showers, yes.
I think it's only like a, 25% chance or something.
I'd rather have that than a brick cold.
I'll look it up here in a second.
That's too much.
From Adam Hogue, Bears coach Ben Johnson has been making the Bears practice in the cold weather without heaters this season. Safety Kevin Byard laughed out loud and said it's been a complaint amongst players, but now he says he thinks it's paying off.
Oh.
KB. 615-737-1045. All right, I gave you the 15 names. It's going to be one of these guys.
Talk to us.
Unless,
Something crazy happens.
Yeah.
the hot chick in the bar walks in.
Always a
I
possibility.
don't know. Do I need to go through all these again? Jeez.
I mean, that's a new
honestly, there's a handful you can leave off.
listener. Yeah, like Garrett.
That's fair, right?
I mean,
Yes.
the interview schedule will wrap the first round up this way. Tomorrow, former Giants coach Brian Daboll. Saturday, Mike McCarthy, who has the ring from the Packers. Sunday, Jonathan Gannon got fired in Arizona. Robert Saleh, who is the defense coordinator with San Francisco. What he's doing with that defense, like his defensive line is all hurt.
Bosa,
Linebackers.
yeah.
Warner.
Yeah, is he going to play? We don't
Yeah,
know.
because of the power plant that they practice next to.
This one, the other day. Well, she went all
Have
in.
you gone down that road yet?
No.
Not only is it a conspiracy theory, it's a conspiracy theory dealing with medical issues.
Oh, yeah.
This is right.
This is
she's loving
right up my
this.
alley.
You're loving this.
Oh my gosh. I've read so much about it. But like real scientists that know nothing about sports and don't care about sports are all in on this because they feel like it's a real life example, like study.
Radioactive over there.
Yeah.
Radioactive. Yeah.
It basically weakens your ligaments, your tendons,
Okay.
the exposure.
Okay.
She went through it all, man. The number of ACLs in the
I know she
last
goes
8
crazy.
years
I
or
know.
whatever it is. Well, they have
I don't
38.
think I'd go there.
They had 38 ACLs in the last 8 years, something like that.
I can't remember now, but
So
yeah.
it's a greater chance for us to get solid, is what you're saying.
So you can get away from the power lines.
Bingo. Yep.
Sala, this is for your health. This is for your ligaments as you get older.
Come on, man.
What if the Titans had like some kind of satellite footage of of the power lines, and they presented that like, "Hey, man, this is bad. Look at all the dangers to your health."
Yeah, density in your bones going down. Like
Yeah.
you ain't gonna make
All
it.
you got to watch out for here are the Bachelorettes on the Pedal Tavern. Or
That's
whatever.
easy. You can dodge them all day.
So Bryce R in the chat, pass on Sala, just a messy. He said messy offense. I'm assuming is what he meant. Lack of in-game adjustments and a lot of penalties last time he was the head coach. Sounds similar. The head coaching position, my like or dislike of it also heavily depends on who the OC is.
Yeah.
In this circumstance.
Yep.
Because that's important for him because he's not dealing with the offense.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. Nor do you want him to.
Plus, that was the Jets.
I mean, be the head coach. Right? It's also the Jets.
The other thing was
What are you saying? Are they not very good?
No.
The other thing with Saleh is, yeah, if he can bring that offensive coordinator in for year one, but say that guy does have success and he gets hired off. Can he continue to bring in guys to keep that offense stable for Cam Ward?
That would be a beautiful problem to have if you're a Titans fan.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be. I mean, that's where you want it. You got to get there first before you get there.
I mean, as a Titans fan, I'd take that. I'd worry about that when it came.
Mm-hmm.
So also this week, Jeff Hafley, Jesse Minter, a couple of defensive coordinators, Mike McDaniel from Miami, Lou Anarumo, Colts DC, Steve Spagnuolo, Spags, Chiefs defensive coordinator, Matt Nagy, Chiefs offensive coordinator, Vance Joseph, Broncos DC, Kevin Stefanski, former Browns coach, Mike McCoy, Titans interim coach, Jason Garrett, the Yellow
Starburst.
Raheem Morris, former Falcons coach. Who do you want? 615-737-1045. Titanomics. What's up, brother?
Hey, guys. I called in earlier and got my ass chewed by Buck earlier. Tell me, am I tripping? Now, if I'm tripping, I'll take it.
Okay.
But I said I wouldn't have wanted – I would have been okay with Harbaugh, but I wanted Shula because of the defensive mind or Saleh. But I said I didn't prefer Harbaugh because he would have brought Monken in, and obviously he's going to New York. I don't care for Monken at all. And I know what he did with Derrick Henry, all the yards or whatever. But we don't have Derrick Henry no more.
Right.
And then also I said that Nashville being a smaller market, New York being a big market, I said it would behoove him to step up instead of coming. Imagine going from the Ravens to the Titans. Everybody be like, bro, you went to the Titans from leaving the Ravens when the Giants was available? So that's a bigger market. That's a step up, right? Am I tripping?
No, I don't think so, especially when you're talking about platform.
I think it's pretty clear that he wanted that Giants job. And, I mean, why?
I think it's a fair thought.
Yeah.
Once they gave him what he wanted, needed, whatever, then there's a reason why he just shut it down after one interview.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, life's about options. So why would you not interview with the Titans and Falcons and see what everything is about? It's because he knew what he wanted.
Plus, his opinion anyway. Like, if you present that and you had, like, you don't like Monken. Okay, cool.
I'm okay with that
I was
opinion.
Cool with that. Yeah, I was cool with all that.
Yeah,
that
I'm fine with all of that.
Yeah.
Now,
I can't point and say
I
you're wrong.
disagree with not wanting Harbaugh.
Yeah, I
would push back on that, but it makes sense.
Yeah, mine for the sole
I
reason
just
you can
sat
manage.
here and said that the offensive coordinator means just as much to me as far as liking a hire as the actual head coaching hire does.
And it goes hand in hand. Like, these guys know who they like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they're bringing them with them. As you can see, it happen. So, yeah, that's going to be important.
Let's grab Gorilla in Nashville. Gorilla, what's up?
What's going on? What's going on, good people?
What up? What's happening?
Hey, so check this out. I want to get this here to Titanomics, and I want to get this to you guys as well. Okay, let's get it right off the top. The Nashville media market and size is comparable to Baltimore. Matter of fact, it's a little larger than Baltimore. So don't get that twisted. I'm tired of individuals kind of downplaying my city that I come from, that I'm from, and watching this thing grow and knowing what it is. But anyway,
you and Mayor Gorilla, Mayor's with you. Yeah. He just lit up the Chicago guy for it.
I mean, we run circles around the Cincinnati market against the Kansas City market, the Buffalo market, all the above. We're a middle market. So please, Nashvilleians, stop looking down on the city. We're awesome city, man. I mean, I'm not going to go deep into it, but I've been up around in Baltimore and whatnot. So they're not, anyway, New York, Houston, maybe L.A., all of that, of course. But when you start getting into the 7, the 8 cities in the National Football League, we're right there with them. Mm-hmm. The Charlotte, North, we're right there. Mm-hmm. But check this out, guys. This is my concern. You mean to tell me that we went and got Broganzi. Now, this is the litmus test on this team and this front office. We went and got Broganzi with the understanding that we may be in the coaching sweepstakes with the coaches that we had, Callahan, and these guys haven't figured out who their coach was going to be. When I set Broganzi down, I would have asked him off the top, who's your coach? Period. Who's your coach? So I'm confused. Now all of a sudden we're like, oh, we want this coach, that coach. This is something this organization knew we were going to ultimately have to go and look for a coach. So I'll hang up and listen.
Well, but you can't interview people and things like that. So, like, I don't know everything I need to know about you until you're in a room with me and I can read your body language and your face and everything. Like, I need to be in front of you.
And your philosophy can change over the years.
That's right. And I don't even like these Zoom things, man.
Yeah, I'm not on that.
But also, Bergonzi is now. This is his hire.
Bam.
Yeah, so why not cast a big net?
You don't know who's available a year ago.
You have nothing to lose by casting a big net except making a quick decision,
I'm kicking all tires.
which could turn out bad.
Yeah.
I'm kicking all tires.
Talk to any and everybody.
You had a coach. It was year 2. It was only year 2 of Callahan.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if he wasn't such a Shiano show at the beginning of the season, with in-game stuff, then it might be a different conversation anyway. So, so it's not like Amy could have said, hey, Bergonzi, I'm hiring you. Who do you want as your coach? Because he had Callahan in year 2 as his coach.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and you also don't know who's available. I mean, did anybody think that Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin would be available?
No.
When they fired Callahan?
No, and I think all those guys have a file of people that they would be interested in talking with if this and that and
it's a
if
fraternity.
that. But I don't think they have a file of I'm hiring this guy.
Yeah.
With a lot of retreads.
Right. A whole lot.
Retreads.
Yeah.
NBA, NFL.
That's just it's what they
NHL.
do.
But
That's
see,
how hard
I
to get in.
want
Pro
a
sports.
retread for this head coaching job.
I do too.
Yeah.
Experience.
You just establish.
615-737-1045, always a number. All right, let's get Greg Cosell in here when we come back. We'll talk about the playoff matchups coming up and do a deep dive film study on these games. That's next, 3HL 1045 The Zone. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. Every Thursday at 4:20-ish, depending on when we take that break. We are joined by our friend Greg Cosell from NFL Films and NFL Matchup. Greg, what's up? How are you?
What's happening, guys? How's it going?
Great, man. Just looking forward to another great weekend of NFL playoff activity, man. Last weekend was so much fun.
Oh, yeah. While I'm waiting for my head coach interview, yeah, there'll be a lot of football to watch.
Well, there's 15 on the Titans list, Cosell. You in that?
Hey, you got to do your due diligence. This is a pretty important hire.
Very true.
I would say so. Is there something, before we get to these games coming up, is there something that stood out to you, maybe surprised you from last week's games, other than they were all close except for one of them?
Surprised me. You know, Brent, it's funny. I was asked that just not on a show, but just generally like, hey, and you know, my answer to that is normally no, only because I've been doing this for so long and watching tape. I always feel like I could give you 5 reasons why one team could win or lose and 5 reasons why another team could win or lose. So, you know, did I think that San Francisco would win in Philadelphia? I did not, but did that surprise me in the way people go, oh my God, what an upset? No, I didn't think that way at all. So, and you know, the other thing, and I don't know if a lot of people think this way from watching tape, I'm well aware of this, is if a team has a particular area on their team that is, I don't want to say a weakness, but certainly not a strength, I'm never surprised if that particular area gets exposed in the playoffs. Yeah. Like, for instance, a lot of people might have thought that, boy, I was really surprised Carolina put up 31 on the Rams. But the Rams' weakness in their defense is their secondary. Yeah. So, you know, it's their corners. So I'm never surprised if a team throws the ball well on the Rams. As good as their D-line is and their pass rush can be, their corners are probably by NFL standards average. So, so I wasn't really surprised, Brent, in the way I think the way you meant the question.
How about the Bears comeback? That was incredible. And maybe not so incredible in that they've done it now 7 times this year, but
I know.
It's amazing to see that you actually can transition from an awful team record-wise to a really good team with one coach in 1 year.
Yeah, well, coaching's so critical. You guys know how I feel about that. But, it's funny. Look, Caleb Williams, and I said this a number of weeks ago, I think he's going to be a great player. And certainly that fourth and 7 play that he made was an unbelievable play given the situation, because if that's incomplete, they lose that game. Because at that point, they were still 2 scores down. But I thought, watching the tape, believe it or not, I thought the real catalyst for their comeback was their defense, because Dennis Allen, who's been around the league a long time, a really smart D coordinator, he whether he made adjustments at halftime or whether he was going to do this anyway, we don't know. But they were so much more aggressive in the second half, and it started on the first play of the third quarter when they had a double corner blitz, and he just really amped up the pressure quotient big time in the second half. And I actually thought that was the catalyst for the game kind of changing its whole feel and momentum.
I've been saying for a long time that the Texans are going to be a very difficult out in the postseason. They throttle the Steelers in the second half. That defense is so good. What's led them to this kind of more of a positive path the last half of the season?
Well, you know what? It's funny. I had this conversation with someone who really knows defense. In fact, today I had that conversation, and I had thought of this, and I mentioned it to this person, and he sort of agreed with me. In many ways, even though they're structurally different, they remind me of the Legion of Boom in the fact that by NFL standards, they're relatively simple conceptually. They rely on their talent, and they have really, really good talent. And I think the most overlooked element of their defense, because we all focus on Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter for obvious reasons, I think the most overlooked element of their defense is their interior D-line. They've got a rotation that is phenomenal with players that, other than Danico Autry, who you guys are familiar with, people probably have no idea who they are. And they have played at an exceptionally high level this year. And I think that Kalen Bullock has been the best post safety in the league this year. So they line up and they play. They're not a heavy blitz team, and they're not very good, believe it or not, blitzing. They rush 4, they play 7 in coverage, And because their 4-man D-line pass rush is so good, they cause problems for offenses in how they have to protect. And the issue that they could face, and again, you never know until the games are played, is their offense has been very uneven. And it looks like Nico Collins will be out. They did run the ball well last week, but their offense has not been very good. They play with 6 offensive linemen more than any team in the league. So it's kind of a slogfest with them. They win with their defense.
Well, let's talk about that first game. Bills and Denver in Denver. And Buffalo, man, mass unit on offense. They lost 2 more receivers to ACLs, Gabe Davis and Tyrell Shavers. Josh Allen kind of piecing it together. But by the way, that throw on was it 4th down against Jacksonville?
You're talking about the one to Cooks down the field?
Yes.
Yeah. It's funny you mention that because Josh Allen, to me, in that game, I felt after I watched, of course, I saw all these games on TV because they're the only games. It's not, red zone anymore. But I thought after watching the tape that was one of the absolute best games that he's played in his career. And I'll tell you why. Because he was surgical. Normally we think of Josh Allen making quote unquote Josh Allen plays, guys, right? Running around, doing stuff that, I don't want to say only Josh Allen can do, but you know the kinds of plays I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But in this game, he was methodical, he was surgical, he was efficient. I thought he just played the position at a really, really high level. And obviously that's what turned out to be the key because they had the winning drive. But you're right, Brent. I mean, they're just lacking people. I think it's incumbent upon their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, to figure out a way in this given game to get their 2 tight ends, Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox, matched up on linebackers and safeties, because they really just do not have that much at wide receiver. Cooks has given them a little bit of a boost, but he hasn't been there very long. They just don't have that much. So we'll see how it plays out because Denver has a really, really good defense. I mean, this is not an easy task.
That's exactly where I was going, Cosell. When you look at this diva defense, not a diva defense.
Maybe it is.
I mean,
this Denver defense, Cosell, like them coming in a week off, healthy, ready to roll at home in Mile High with a limited bunch that Josh Allen has to go with. I understand the Superman aspect, but man, this defense, man, like where's the hole on this defense, or where have teams been successful on film when playing this Denver defense?
I think the hole would be with their linebackers and coverage. And that's why I mentioned what I said about the tight ends. Yep. But the other areas are so good, Slay, that, they can kind of compensate for that what I guess you'd call a weakness to some degree. Mm-hmm. But they have a terrific pass rush. Vance Joseph is a terrific coordinator. He's been around the block a few times. They do a great job of creating one-on-ones for pass rushers, particularly Cooper and Benito on the edge. And a very overlooked player is Zach Allen on the inside, a terrific player. They're very good in the secondary. I know a lot of people go after Riley Moss at corner, but the Bills, I don't know, they don't really have the personnel to do that. Right. So, it's a challenge. I mean, it's as good as Josh Allen is, and there's no question he's great, but at some point you do need people. So again, I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to lose. I would never say that, but it's a real challenge. It's going to be hard. I almost look at this as a Joe Brady game, their OC. He's going to have to try to figure out a way to create some, by NFL standards, relatively easy throws for Josh Allen so that everything is not so hard against that defense. I can't see schemes and things like you do, Cosell, but when watching guys like Benito and Singleton, these guys coming off the edge, do they over pursue at times? Is it one of those situations like you could use that against them, or that's what they're lined up to do and there's somebody covering them when they come to get the quarterback? Well, their base defense is what, people call it a 3-4. I call it a 5-2 because there's 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. So they're actually very disciplined and very good. Okay, that's what's funny about Benito. I did Benito obviously coming out of Oklahoma, and I really liked his tape. And I remember just getting ripped by people telling me I had no idea what I was talking about with Benito. And, and again, everybody gets guys wrong, but I just really thought Benito, when I watched his college tape, was going to be a really good pass rusher in the league. And yeah, it took a year and a half, but hey, that happens, Yep. Guys have to get used to the NFL, and he's not a big guy. It's not like he's 270, but he's turned out to be a really, really good edge pass rusher.
Weather in that game, temperature will be in the 30s, clear skies. So
beautiful.
Not an issue. Wind, not an issue.
I guess the weather in Chicago is going to be
we'll get there. Bills opened as a 1.5-point favorite. It completely flipped to Denver, 1.5. Let's go to 49ers Seahawks. Interesting element to this story is that they just played in the last regular season game. Seattle won 13-3 at home. Then they had a bye. Now they're playing the 49ers again, who, as you mentioned, picked up that win in Philly. Seahawks favored by 7. Weather not an issue in this one. High of 52, low of 36. Clear skies, 7 o'clock on Fox. How do you break this one down?
Well, I think you have to look back to some degree at the last matchup, because the bottom line is that game was a very odd game, and I don't think it'll play out exactly the same way, but that was a game. If you think about the 49ers offense, and I know they had the trick play this week where they scored a touchdown, and obviously Kyle Shanahan felt that he needed that in this game. But normally, guys, his offense is built on building offense through the course of a game. He's a 4-quarter coach. He does things to see how a defense reacts, and then he builds off of it. So in order to do that, you've got to run plays. And when they played Seattle week 18, they only ran 42 offensive plays, which is unheard of in an NFL game. So he never really had a chance to really build anything. They couldn't run the ball. They were out physical on both sides of the ball. Now, is it possible that happens again? I'm not going to sit here and say it can't happen, because I personally think that you could make the argument that the two most important players on Seattle's defense are their defensive tackles, Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy, who just are phenomenal run players. But, maybe the same kind of thing will happen. But the 49ers need to be able to run plays. They need to be able to, with their offense, to control the pace and tempo of the game, because their defense just is really not that good.
Did you see after the game, one of the reporters told Jawan Jennings that he has a better playoff passer rating than Peyton Manning? Both players played at Tennessee, obviously, and he thought that was funny. He enjoyed that.
Well, different people, I guess, think different things are funny, but, what can you do?
Well, people forget he was a 4-star quarterback coming out of high school in Murfreesboro.
I know. Yeah, that's right. He came out of is he from Tennessee?
Yeah, Murfreesboro. Yep. Blackman.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. No, he was a quarterback in high school, yeah.
Let's go to Sunday, Texans and Patriots. We talked a little bit about the Texans. I want to talk with you about the Patriots. They're favored by 3. That's the 2 o'clock game on ESPN Central Standard Time. That weather situation, a little more dicey than the previous 2, but temperature in the low 30s, upper 20s, snow showers in the area. New England has been great this year. Obviously, a huge turnaround, another first-year coach situation. What are they doing so well to be this dominant?
Well, it's funny. Everybody wants to talk about Drake May, and deservedly so. But I think their defense over the last 6-7 weeks has really been an interesting defense to watch. They've kind of upped the pressure quotient. They've played more man coverage, especially on third down. They're good in the red zone. I think that their defense, we get caught up. Everybody gets caught up in quarterbacks, obviously, deservedly so. They're very important, but they're not the only player on the field. And I think that the Patriots D has really been good. And, quite frankly, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure, about Houston's offense right now, particularly with Nico Collins. I'm pretty sure he's going to be out. So I'm curious if Houston can really sustain any offense. I mean, you never know how games play out, because you can't talk about turnovers or penalties on critical plays, things like that. But this game, to me, almost has the feel of like a 17-13 game.
Wow. You mentioned Chicago. Let's dive in. The guys from L.A. coming up to Chicago. High temperature Sunday, 18 degrees. Low temperature 2. Winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. Gusts over 30. The wind chill factor at kickoffs is projected to be right at 0 degrees.
See,
Bears a 3.5-point underdog.
I hate that stuff, Brent. I mean, I would rather see guys be able to play to the utmost to their athletic abilities. It's like in hockey. I'm not a huge hockey fan, and you obviously have the Preds in Nashville. But I remember when they changed the rules in hockey, they stopped, being able to sort of muck it out in the corner as if that was a part of the game. And then you see guys skate up and down the ice. To me, I want to see guys play to their athletic ability.
Yeah.
And when you see a game like that, and I'm sure people in Chicago are thrilled, because that's Chicago. If you live there, that's the weather in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
But, and again, I don't know how it'll affect the game until we see it. Both quarterbacks obviously have power arms, so I'm sure they can cut through the wind. But still, I don't know how it'll affect the overall game. But I would just rather, I'd love to see that game played in a dome, but obviously I'm sure I'm in the minority. A lot of people like to see weather games.
You like the elements, Cosell.
I like the elements.
of it.
I like the elements. From a football perspective, Chicago they do have the 7 fourth quarter comebacks, but the other side of that is you're playing with fire, right? What do you think about the Rams, who are playing well offensively? People are talking about Matthew Stafford, maybe his finger's still bothering him. I don't know, but Chicago's a fun team, that's for sure.
They sure are. I mean, obviously Caleb Williams has shown the ability to make special plays outside of structure, and that's always difficult to deal with. So we'll see how it plays out. Stafford's had a phenomenal year. I personally think he's the MVP. I don't get a vote, but I personally believe that. Mm-hmm. Stafford, I remember Phil Simms telling me years and years ago, the ideal situation you want to be in as a quarterback is when you've played long enough to have unbelievable experience so that the game mentally you're at your peak mentally without having lost anything physically. And that's where Matthew Stafford is right now. He really hasn't lost anything physically and mentally because he's played so much football. He's at the top of his game.
So is there a decided advantage one way or the other when you look at one offense against the other defense or vice versa?
Well, as I mentioned, the Rams do have some issues at corner. I'm sure that they'll be attacking the corners in the pass game, the Bears, that is. The Bears defense is solid, but not great. I mean, I think, I don't think that, and you look at the Bears defense, that Sean McVay will look at that defense and go, oh boy, we better stay away from that. I think he feels like he can run the full complement of his offense and that they can move the ball. Everybody talks about Stafford, and rightly so, but their run game is actually very good. It's just not explosive. But Kyron Williams and Blake Corum do not play together. They play only separately, and they've combined together for over 2,000 yards rushing. Think about that. And no one ever talks about their run game.
Wow.
All of us.
Hey, to your point, you said Phil Simms talking about as you get older, you master the game mentally. Tom Brady just said this. He said, at 25, I was good. At 35, I was great. At 45, I was a master of the sport. I think that kind of goes in line with what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately for most guys, as they get older, they lose the physical part. And even if they're really good mentally, they just can't do, which is true in a lot of sports. I mean, whether it's, football, basketball. I mean, that's why you look at someone like LeBron James, and it's just remarkable. I look at box scores and I see him get 31, 9, and 8, and I'm like, God, the guy's like 90 years old. How does he do this? So I think, you see that, with Stafford, that he's 37 maybe, and he throws it, the same way he did 10 years ago. I mean, it's remarkable. And mentally, if you talk to people, they'll tell you that the guy is just unbelievable.
Love it, Cosell. It's going to be a fun weekend. Thanks for the breakdown, man. Have a great weekend, man.
Thanks, Cosell.
All right, guys. Love it. Talk to you next week.
All
Thanks.
Right.
Thanks, Cosell.
There he is. It's Greg Cosell, NFL Films and NFL Matchup. 615-737-1045 if you want in. Anthony on YouTube. I just got on. Slay finally got his 4-star apron from Cracker Barrel. Always 4-star service from Slay.
I took this. This is mine because I'm self.
I feel like you're vibing in that thing, though.
I am. I'm cooking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm like Baby Babs. Over there in her little station, little kitchen station. That's what we got to get one. Keith, give us one with Baby Babs on it.
Who's she going to cook with?
Slay.
Slay, me, Uncle Slay.
Yeah,
we're together on this.
With Uncle
Your
Slay.
husband cooks all the time.
Oh, yeah, I guess he does. I mean, somebody has to.
Slay, wow.
Coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll talk about something I just forgot.
Wow, good job, Yor.
but I remember before this.
Just nailing it.
Yeah.
Nailing it.
We
today.
all cooking, baby.
Oh, Organized Chaos, 3HL. We'll be right back. United Structural Systems is a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. They are great people. USSTN.com is the website. What comes to mind when you think of home? Maybe it's meals around the kitchen table, baby Babs cooking with Slay, movie nights on the couch, or the feeling of walking through the door and knowing that you're safe. Home is where life happens, and at the center of it all is your home's foundation. At USS, they understand how important that foundation is to your life and how much trust it takes when you need help protecting it. Now, January is a wet month. We have already seen this. So when water starts showing up where it does not belong in your basement or your crawl space, it can quickly become a serious problem. And figuring out where the water is coming from, that can be a nightmare. It can come from poor drainage, small cracks in your foundation walls, or even a hidden plumbing leak. But the USS team of experts will find out why your basement or crawl space is wet, then create a customized plan to fix it the right way and with a lifetime warranty. At United Structural Systems, they are more than a team of problem solvers. They're your neighbors, and they care about their customers. Visit USSTN.com to learn more. At USS, we're more than waterproofing. We're committed. We're trustworthy. We are USS.
Sometimes it's time to upgrade things in your home, like maybe your windows and your doors. It was time for us in our rental property and some of our windows in our house where little bugs were making their way inside through the unsealed windows. And maybe that's you. Well, we chose Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, and I've absolutely loved the experience. I recommend them to everybody. They are the best on every single level. You might be surprised to learn how affordable replacement windows can be from Pella. Affordable and the best quality out there. Pella voted #1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand here in Nashville. This is based on that sitting survey of leading window brands among homeowners. And on top of that, they have the staff in place to take care of you always. And I can attest that they do. I love a good deal. You love a good deal. My friends at Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville want to give you a good deal called the Dawn Deal. I do a different one every single month. And for the month of January, the Dawn Deal, payments as low as $99 a month and 50% off Pella certified labor. So go ahead, schedule your free consultation with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Easy to do it. Just go online. Visit PellaNashville.com.
What do you got?
3HL 1045 The Zone. Today is National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. Babs has strawberries over there. Look at you.
What are you doing?
So I went and ate lunch with baby Babs at school today.
Yeah.
Man, let me go with you one day.
Yeah. Well, you got to. Are you
sign up.
certified? Have you gone through the
used to go to
background
Little
check
Ron's.
and all that?
I just couldn't go. I was too much to be
They're
trying
like,
to go on no.
yeah, they're way more strict nowadays.
Golly.
Anyway, so
That's
I went
wild.
and visited her at lunch,
not
and
wild.
whatever she didn't eat out of her lunchbox that I brought, I
We bought it for
am
you.
now eating.
I love that you passed the background check because sometimes I wonder if you're like really in the CIA or
Yeah.
something like
I think we all would except one person.
It was questionable. Zeph,
Yep.
Is his passport up to date?
He probably would fail.
Actually, he doesn't have the real ID, which I don't either. So he uses his passport, and I do too.
Why y'all?
at the airport, why don't you get?
I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Hey,
Yep.
you know our
Babs went
guy
without
doesn't
telling
work
me.
there anymore.
Yeah.
He don't work there anymore.
Well, I told you to go.
Babs went without telling me.
No, I told you.
I know.
And I put y'all in group text.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Well, I
But then
went
she
without
went, and
Mr.
then-
Babs, and he.
Oh, you
was
low down.
pissed
He
at
should
me.
be. He should be.
I went with my crazy, obnoxious Georgia fan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know I tried? Y'all got me on the clear, right?
Yeah,
So
Clear's
that's,
it has
that's
to.
awesome. Clear is awesome at the airport going through security.
Like a
It's
better
awesome.
TSA?
Except the last time I went.
Well,
I went through Clear. I got my boarding pass. I go through Clear. She scans it with the little mobile thing and then sets me up on the kiosk, and it would not read my boarding pass. So I had to go back to ticketing,
Oh,
get another one, come back, and the same thing happened. You know what I had to do? Go through Gen Pop. And so I told the lady, I said, look, I know it's not your fault, and you've got a ton of crap to do today because it's busy at the airport and all these things. But what am I paying for?
right. I was gonna say, why didn't it go through though?
I don't know. It went. They used this. I was told later they used the same machine when you go through
TSA.
TSA. Yeah, general population,
Oh.
and it went through the
pop.
Gen Pop. It went through the first time there.
Prison.
I know, right?
Hey man, you been to the
Sometimes
airport?
it feels like
Yeah, I
that.
was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah. Pat
Every
down
time I'm
the-
Patting you down.
This
Every
is why
time I've
Slay's at Voodoo Donuts.
Every time I've been to the airport, I've gotten into the airport and to the gate in 30 minutes.
Yeah, because Nashville's awesome.
Except for
It is.
The o-
I'm gonna be
actually, the
real.
I never have any problems.
the only airport I've
awesome.
ever had trouble with
Except for
was
that.
Aruba because you have to
Jamaica.
go through customs twice and you have to go through security. So you have to go through three like security checkpoints, two of them being customs. So it took us 3.5 hours.
Tyler says, bro, Gen Pop at the airport is worse than jail.
Worse than
It's
jail.
not lying.
Not many things worse
I'm
than
with Babsy
jail.
though. The one in Nashville, B&A moves.
B&A
quick.
is good.
B&A is
B&A
good,
on point.
especially since they've redone it and it's just
Yeah,
one
so-
massive.
yeah.
And they got the
security.
new machines
Yeah, I mean it's
where you
just
don't have to take everything off
no, but and even Gen Pop is really
It
good in
moves, yep.
Nashville. Yeah,
because you can use those machines.
good job B&A.
Good job, B&A.
Now we just
Way
got to
go.
figure out the traffic pattern.
That's it.
Dude,
'cause
Yeah, because that's
kind of
chaos.
a nightmare.
Yeah, that's chaotic.
who would have thought that like that road system was right for that airport?
Well,
It was so
in
small.
their
there.
defense, that airport they did not think it was going to end up being what it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're building
Explode like it
another
is.
terminal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know you're building another terminal. Fix the roads.
Before.
Yeah.
They were blasting today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They had
Also,
it
why
blocked
don't they
off.
do that at night
That's a smart one, New York.
when planes are not leaving?
Like 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe people want to sleep. Blast them awake. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Yeah,
Damn it.
Airport.
Who lives at Kirby? Alan Kirby lives out that way. He'd jump out of bed
Oh, he'd be over there helping them.
and telling him how to do it. This would work. This would go a lot better if you do it this way.
Yeah, wire it this way. I've done this before.
615-737-1045. Coming up at 5 o'clock, I did remember what I wanted to talk about. Todd Furman broke down the national championship game, and y'all, if you missed it, you're going to be surprised probably
wait.
at the way he breaks this game down, and I wanted to run it by Slay. We'll do that.
I want in on it. I want in on it.
Vanderbilt finally
IU
lost.
fans did not like it.
Oh, really?
Did your husband hear it?
He did not hear it. I
He heard of
told
it?
him
Yeah.
about it, and it was like not good. And then he told his IU, text chain about it, and that was not a good reaction either.
So you're saying that
They're
Todd
like, damn
Furman,
it, he's always right. I'm like, nah. He had a rough
he's
year
not always
last
right.
year.
Yes, he did.
So you're
Had a
saying
rough
Todd
year
Furman
last
has
year.
made an enemy of the largest alumni
Base
in the world.
Oh, he loves
It's funny
Yes.
that you just said that about his rough year last year. I was just talking with him about that. He's had a really good year this year, though.
Yes, he has.
Has he?
Yep.
Good. He made up for it.
Yeah,
Vanderbilt
I will.
finally lost. They fell 80-64 at Texas. The 16-0 start ties the best start in franchise history, in program history. The 10th ranked Commodores are 16-1. They host Florida Saturday at 1 o'clock on ESPN. More on that in a moment. Slay, a couple things from that game. Texas out-rebounded Vanderbilt 42-24. Dalen Swain had 14 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. For Vandy, Duke Miles, 21. Tyler Tanner, 17. Where was kind of the disconnect there in the second half for Vanderbilt?
The disconnect is right where we said it was going to be coming into the season. The length in the front court, the depth in the front court. It's not a knock to them. What it is the pace that they play, the style that they play fits those guys. The problem is when people start to catch up or get used to Coach Byington's system, same thing for buckyball in Texas.
I was going to
A&M.
say Texas A&M, same right?
Kind of similar,
right?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you had a guy like Vocatitis, Swain.
Went off.
Man, like but that's what it presents. You have a guy like Washington, Jalen Washington for Vanderbilt, McLaughlin, who's a little undersized. That's 6'8", 6'9", but when you're talking about 6'11", athletic, long, that plant trees in the paint, like that's a little bit different to defend. So you gotta love what they were able to come out and do. I thought that was always going to be an Achilles heel for Vanderbilt. The guards, I think they had 48 of the 61 or something like that, and the bigs you really didn't get nothing out of. So they got outplayed, which is going to be difficult because you're not controlling the boards. You know what I'm saying? The second chance shots, all of that stuff plays a big, big factor. And it only gets worse if that's the way you look at it. Yeah, you got them coming in, and I think they got Arkansas. They're like, which both front courts are playing great. If Boogie Flam plays like he's continuing to play, I think it's a problem.
Look like he's figured it out.
Yeah.
I was going to combine those two teams, Texas A&M and Vandy. Watching them play, they're trying to get you to play their style.
Yeah.
And Texas A&M was able to do that with Tennessee, and Tennessee turned the ball over all over the place.
Yep.
And then finally, almost when it got to overtime is where it kind of changed for Tennessee a little bit, and everything went through Nate Ament.
Right. That matchup.
I was going to ask you, do you think he turned a corner there?
I think he turned the corner at Florida.
Okay.
Just couldn't see it because
They
of the
got
blowout.
hammered,
You know what I'm saying? But you saw it a little bit there. You saw it coming back to this game, and it being magnified by being able to stay on balance, make the shots be more efficient when he getting 2 feet in the paint. It was like he realized, oh, I am 6'10". I can shoot over somebody 6'2" without them bothering me. This is beautiful up here.
That's a big realization, too, by the way. That's trouble
it's
moving
so
forward.
needed.
Right?
Well, guys
Exactly.
aren't taught to take that 10-foot jumper.
Right.
You know what I
get
mean?
to the
But-
rim, or you shooting the three.
But he has such an advantage with the one move, get into the lane
Yep.
on somebody undersized and go.
So that works for him. And then the other thing with Texas A&M in this game, the way they play buckyball, there's no off switch. So they're going to continue to play that way. Like they'll shoot themselves back out of the game after shooting them into the game because they don't slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Like the coach can't tell them, all right, y'all, not this shot. Don't take this. Kind of like Alabama kind of has the same thing, except they got a guard in LeBaron Fallon. They can just take over and say, get out the way. You know what
They're
I mean?
also really handsy, so depending on how the game is called, will affect how Texas A&M
It's Patino, Nolan Richardson style. Like, that's what you get. You know what I mean? It's so many. I always say, man, there's so many fouls to be called that they want to get the game over with. They're not going to call every single foul.
We'll spend a little more time on some SEC basketball a little bit later, but I'm going to.
Can I give a shout out to?
Sure.
Yes.
How'd you go?
We're going to, when we come back, we're going to talk about the national championship game. Get Slay's take on it. Don and I have been talking about it this week. We'll play what Todd Furman had to say when he broke down the game. It might surprise you. That's coming up next. Shout-outs presented by your mom and him.
Yep. Shout out to social media. I'm going to have a little segment. No, I'm going to have a little segment called I Can't Make This Up. So it's going to be a wrap-up of the SEC play. So people will be trying to figure out, like, what's going on in the SEC, and there's no podcasts or shows, anything. So to highlight what happened leading into the following Saturday, that's what you'll get. Boom.
I like it.
After the show. How about that?
After the show.
You want to put it out now?
On social media?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Slim. I mean, you're 4-star general.
Hey,
over
man,
there.
everybody can't do this, what I'm doing.
The Seth.
You ought to see this with no shirt on.
All right, we'll talk about the national championship game coming up. Big Savagery, Ramon Foster at 5:20. All that coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL is powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. SpringHillAC.com.
Good afternoon. It's 5:04. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports in the Mid-Kentucky Down Studios. Harbaugh watch has finally come to an end as the former Ravens head coach has agreed to become the next head coach of the New York Giants, getting a 5-year, $100 million contract, making him the top-paid coach in the league and the first coach hired this cycle. The Titans, who were scheduled to meet with Harbaugh today, will move on with their search, and they have 4 more interviews remaining with Brian Daboll on Friday, Mike McCarthy Saturday, Robert Saleh, and Jonathan Gannon on a Sunday. This will complete the first round of interviews, wrapping up with Saleh on Sunday as the final candidate. Then the team will begin its second round of interviews on Monday, according to Diana Rossini of The Athletic. For all your foundation apparel and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bringing news at once on your home of the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone, Thursday edition. Hope you're having a great day. The weekend is almost here.
Come on, weekend.
We got some great football activity going on this weekend, NFL playoffs, and then the national title game on Monday. By the way, Chris Lowe is going, and he will check in live from South Florida on Monday at 3:20.
Dawn, you should try to catch up with him.
I know.
in
I got to
person.
text him, see if we can find him. I don't know if he'll want to hang out with us IU hoodlums.
Yeah, because I was at the Mississippi State. I was at the Egg Bowl, and he was there too, and I didn't see him. Or he didn't see me.
I'm going to try and find him.
Yeah.
Dawn's going to make it her mission
Nice.
to find
liquored
CeeLo in
up.
person.
Should I try to find Buck?
All you got to do is go to one of the boxes. He's
Yeah,
definitely
you know
over
he's in a
suite.
suite somewhere.
There's no way he's in a suite. I know where he got his tickets. He's not in a suite.
Now, this is what I'm talking about, Buck. Get down here with the common folk.
Yep, he's with the
That's what
common
I'm
folks.
talking about. Yes.
This is first ever football game sitting in the stands.
Buck sitting with Gen Pop in
Yep.
Gen Pop.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He
gonna try
might
to
be
work his
near
hand
us,
into something.
actually.
That'd be pretty
Is he
cool.
lower? Do you know if he's lower bowl?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope he's higher bowl.
I hope he's in the upper bowl.
Me too.
Higher bowl.
Yeah.
Higher bowl.
I knew.
Maybe in the higher bowl.
He might.
Let me
Yeah,
text
he
him.
might be down with that.
Yeah. It's a good time for him.
I wonder if we're going to be near each other. Let's find out.
I hope not. I hope he's so far up that he can't see y'all.
Oh, his notifications are silenced.
I hope he gets.
That might be an all the time thing with me.
Oh, it
though.
absolutely
It is.
is.
Actually,
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Have you seen that Twitter account that does obstructed views? And it like shows just like different stadiums and the most obstructed views in those stadiums, or like where there's like a cement
Yes.
pole in the middle of the
I saw the
stands.
one with Buffalo.
I hope Buck's sitting
Mississippi
behind one
State
of
has a
those.
really bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't see anything.
Babs just sent this along from Austin Carp. This gives you an idea of how big college football is. We're talking about the Pop-Tart Bowl. All right. The Pop-Tarts Bowl, 8.696 million viewers. Beat the Golden Globes, which had 8.66 million. The Pop-Tarts Bowl, an ancillary bowl, beat the Golden Globes, one of the premier Hollywood functions.
And
I'd say
remember,
so.
Notre Dame backed out of that.
That's right.
Imagine how big it could have been if Notre Dame was in it.
Pop Tarts put
Yeah.
on the show, too.
Well, they do.
Oh, they're marketing geniuses.
Frosted
Yes.
cherry.
Did y'all see the Pop Tart run away?
He opted out.
He opted out. That's
Yep.
what it was.
Oh, the Pop-Tart opted out?
Yep.
Yeah, he opted out. He didn't go
Opted
down
out.
in the toaster.
Yep, opted out from being toasted.
I'm out of here.
That's so good.
That was excellent.
You need to try one day.
Ah.
All right, college football national championship game.
Hey, real quick, when somebody has notifications silenced
Oh, here we go back to
Squirrel.
and it says notify anyway, does that
I never-
like
I-
override it?
I
Yeah, put
never
it in
do
there.
that. You
Oh, I
can't-
always do. I do every time.
That's what I'm talking about. Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, this
Shouldn't
is
have
what
gave you an
text is
option.
for.
Yeah.
Put it on silence.
Did you do it?
Absolutely.
Think she's not.
Buck and Babs.
I love it.
There should be some kind of social media show going on
Oh,
in Miami.
here's one of his older texts. He is in the lower bowl
Oh.
area.
Okay. Look at Buck.
She wears banana suit.
He should.
Bottom luck versus Kentucky.
before we get into the national championship game, and we'll talk with Savage about it too, this is what Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas, who breaks down games from a sports gambling perspective, but he also gives so much detail and information about matchups that even if you don't do that, I think it's still entertaining and interesting. And I realize we're playing him out of his normal time slot. So maybe some people will hear Todd now that have never heard him before, but he's the longest running guest on 3HL all the way back to 2010. Here's how he broke down the national championship game. And again, Indiana, I mean, smoking people, right? And favored by 8.5. This is what Todd Furman said about the Miami-Indiana game.
They do say that IU is going to win. This is a number where the look-ahead number on the national championship in a hypothetical had Indiana a 5.5-point favorite. Miami limps to the finish against Ole Miss in what can best be described as an ugly, ugly performance. Indiana boat races Oregon, jumping out to that 35-point explosion in the first half despite only gaining 175 yards. And here we are with Indiana reopening 7.5. And as we've talked at great lengths over the years, 7.5 to 8.5 doesn't take a whole lot in the way of money. It's a nice luxury that books are afforded to continue to do a little bit of price discovery and drift it out to see exactly where professional bettors want to try and bet the underdog. Well, I'll tell you one thing, professional bettors have not dabbled on Miami yet. There's no reason to bet the Hurricanes at this juncture if the number continues to run, but this won't leave Indiana fans feeling warm and tingly. We've seen about 85 to 90% of the early tickets from recreational bettors coming in on the Hoosiers in this game, discounting a Miami team that, quite frankly, I think is better on the offensive and defensive lines in this particular spot. I've kind of soured a little bit on thinking what I had to apply for a home field advantage here, knowing what kind of support Indiana fans have shown and their willingness to travel. I think it'll be a little bit more of a 50-50 crowd, maybe in a 55-45 split for Indiana fans. But how quickly we forget as well. In the Big Ten championship game, Ohio State closed as a 3.5, 4-point favorite against this same Hoosier team. Ohio State closed 7.5 against Miami on a neutral, and here we are with Indiana laying a bigger number. This Indiana story has been tremendous. Fernando Mendoza has answered the call. He will be the number one pick in the draft, barring some unforeseen change. But I think Indiana is going to be in for a four-quarter fight, and the only way that I'm looking to bet this game is Miami. I think they'll shorten the game. They'll establish their physicality in the trenches, and when you dig into Miami's resume, I know they have 2 losses against SMU and Louisville, but look when they stepped up in class and took on some of the better teams in their schedule, not just this year, but under Mario Cristobal. They tend to take the us against the world mentality. I think you have a veteran quarterback in Carson Beck who's been good at protecting the football. They can run it, and I think this is a game where I worry quite a bit about Indiana's defensive rotation. They're not extremely deep along that defensive line, and if they get worn down, those 2- and 3-yard runs can turn into bigger carries. We'll see if Fernando Mendoza comes in a little bit juiced. I like Miami plus the points, and Babs, cover your ears. I think Miami wins this game outright on Monday night.
What? Really?
I think Indiana is going to be in for a much different football game than what they've seen each of the last couple weeks. You guys know how I felt about Alabama. And
That's
again, no disrespect meant to Indiana going out there and taking care of business, but they did start that game slowly, and it was more Alabama getting desperate, creating a short field or two. And look, while Indiana had a lot to do with building that early lead, it's a nice luxury to be able to have a pick six to start the game. Dante Moore get a little bit confused and collide with his running back, and asking a team to score 35 points on 175 yards of total offense in the first half. I just don't see that scenario unfolding here. I think this is a Miami team who's going to embrace the underdog role, and it's about 20 plus years since Miami went into a game against a Big Ten opponent as a massive favorite and lost outright. I think we see history kind of do a full 180 here, and it's Miami trying to cement this legacy with a Cinderella story of their own, knocking off Indiana.
Oh, then I said over under on Carson Beck. Interceptions.
And he said 0.5 he goes over, that he thinks he'll throw one. Yeah.
Yes.
He said if he gets up into the 18 to 25 pass attempt range, that's where.
He also said all bets are off then.
If it gets above that.
Yeah.
Talking about Miami.
Yeah.
So he was saying key for Indiana, get off to a fast start, get up early, because you can't rely on Carson Beck
Yeah, try to go.
to be able
No,
to
because Fletcher
get you back because he'll throw the ball away.
Fletcher can run the ball. So Miami, the avenue to victory for them is to play defense, keep that score low, control the clock, just like they did last time out. Run the football and sprinkle in some Carson back. You don't want him dropping back like 6 straight times.
Absolutely not.
He missed 3 wide open touchdowns against Ole Miss. That game should not have been close.
Yeah.
Which is better than him actually throwing the ball away because Georgia fans will tell you that he likes to throw the ball to the other team.
So it sounds.
So what do you think about that?
I'm going to go bet right now. That's what I think about it.
Are you shocked though? I was surprised.
Not the 8.5 part of it.
I was surprised at the Miami.
That he's going to Miami to win.
Yes, outright. That was that's wild. I do think, man, the last time they were disrespected like this, they did win outright. I think they were given 9.5 versus who did Miami play?
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Him 9.5. I'm like, dog, you can't be watching. Well, we watching about this defense, so I'm gonna carry that over. I'm gonna believe what my eyes show me. 8.5 outright though. That's the 6, 7. I mean, I don't know where to go with that one, but. I'm gonna take the line down a little bit though. I'm gonna take them 5.5 and load up.
If you're gonna go 5.5, why don't you go 4.5?
Well, I go 4.5 for yours. I'm gone.
I mean,
I'm gone now.
I'm just thinking, more games are 3-point games or 4-point games than they are 5-point games.
Well, let's bet. And then I'm gonna wait.
All right, Seth.
Till game time, and I'm gonna bet again.
The Seth.
You know what? I'm betting money line. I'm gonna see. Top Father.
The longer you sit over there, Travis Harder is listening right now.
I know. Listen. This is what I'm telling you.
He hadn't heard what Furman said, so I texted him. I was like, "We're playing it if you want to listen."
Yeah, I want to know what he think.
He texted the hothead emoji.
My Indiana. I've been rolling. You know what? I know what to do. Just make a bet everywhere. I gotta win somewhere.
I know what to do. Gotta win somewhere.
Do.
I mean, yeah, because I really could see Indiana winning this game by double digits.
And that's what he's been on. That's what Mr. Bab's been on the whole time. Like, dude, 10.5, take it. I asked him one game, 27.5. He said, hurry up. I'm like, what? And he was right. Like, it wasn't even close.
I'm not sure he feels that confident about this one.
That's what I've been waiting.
This is definitely the best defense they play. Maybe Ohio State. Ohio State and Miami are the 2 best defenses.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a tough game.
It was a tough game.
But they won.
But they did win. Oh, I don't know where to go.
Before we get Savage in here, throw a little breaking news sounder in there, Zeph Dog, for this one.
Titans got their coach, baby.
No, it's not Titans breaking news.
Oh, darn.
This one does pertain to a Nashville football team, though. As the Vanderbilt Commodores, keeping an eye on this one. Langston Patterson, linebacker from Vanderbilt.
Great player, great kid.
His preliminary injunction to get a 5th year was denied by the NCAA today.
Oh, that ain't good.
So now you sue.
Yeah.
You go through the Court of Appeals.
So all of them on the same bill, right?
No, like Trinidad Chambliss he's going through the Mississippi courts.
His is separate.
Okay. All right.
Because his is different, right, than Langston.
And Langston and they're all the same thing, but they're specific cases. And then other players jump on. So I think there are 20 players that jumped on Joey Aguilar's.
Well, it was Diego Pavia's
initially.
And everybody's latched onto that one. But Pavia was like, I'm not even going to use it.
Yep. Big Savager, Ramon Foster is coming up. 104.5 The Zone is going to the Bay to broadcast live from Radio Row at Super Bowl 60. Tune in as we talk with tons of special guests for you February 5th through the 7th. That's Wednesday through Friday leading up to the big game. Our Radio Row coverage is sponsored by Circus Sports. For more information on this event or to hear all of our special interviews on demand, visit 1045thezone.com.
It's January. It's the new year. Maybe in your mind, one of your goals is to go ahead and get your financial plan in place. Talking about retirement for the future. You want to make sure you have a plan. Well, you need to call my friends at Trajan Wealth. Trajan Wealth understands the importance of tactical investments and tailored insights for growth in line with your risk tolerance. As an independent firm, Trajan Wealth not bound to just one line of products, one line of portfolio. They've got the ability to customize your portfolio with different options to meet your own unique goals and needs, because all of our goals are different, right? For retirement, nobody has exactly the same thing. Call Trajan Wealth today, learn more about their strategies, and let them become your partner in your financial wealth journey. Now's a great time to do it. Start of the new year. Make sure you're taken care of for retirement, and Trajan Wealth can help you do that. Offices in Brentwood and Franklin, 615-270-5000 is the phone number. And if you just want to check them out before you call them, you can go to TrajanWealth.com and see what they are all about. But they will give you a complimentary consultation as well. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client paid advertisement, additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
I want to tell you about our friends, the Imamali family in Brentwood Jewelry, their family-owned business, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road, BrentwoodJewelry.com. Maybe you're thinking about popping the question. Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe you're going down that path. Let our friends at Brentwood Jewelry help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings, or talk with their custom design specialists to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. Watches. Always love talking about watches at Brentwood Jewelry, because when I walk in there, the first thing I do is I talk with Salem and Brandon and Blake, and then I go look at the watch. I go straight there. If you haven't already heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealer is Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection in watches, but they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, both vintage and current models. You can own a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost, and every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance, and is presented with a 2-year warranty. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. A to Z Sports just put this out from NFL researcher Jeffrey Simmons during the 2025 season. These are defensive tackle rankings. He was first in the NFL with 11 sacks, first with 60 pressures, first with 13.9 pressure rate, first with 18 pressures after being double-teamed, first with 5 turnovers caused by pressure, first with 7.5 sacks on third down. I literally almost said that. You know he had to have his conversation with Savage. He wasn't paying attention to you.
I turn my mic on, Zeph. I got it. You want Savage, just talk away.
Sorry, we're talking business back here.
Talking business back here.
Big Savage and Ramon Foster joins us now.
Talking no business back there.
Ramon, what were you and Zeph talking about this time?
Not talking about nothing.
Man, we were talking about this Harbaugh situation. We also talked about J. Cole supposed to be releasing a new album
He
soon.
sure is.
I told him that was awesome that he brought y'all Cracker Barrel gifts and how one of the best burgers I ever had was out of Cracker Barrel because I never get anything from there other than
Mama Pancake breakfast. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, no, that hash brown casserole, yeah, buddy.
Man, I ain't even never thought about getting a burger from there.
The hash brown casserole.
You know, when I went there, I think, going into a contract year. It might have been like 2014 or something. I don't know when it was.
2016.
I'm in like cutting weight phase. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to stay light. So I was like, man, I'll get me a burger, you know, a lot of protein or something like that. You feel me? Only ate just the one bun, not the whole, both buns. You feel me? And I bit into that burger, Jury Laugh. And Doc,
cold-blooded.
Shop me.
Wow.
Jeff said the chicken and dumplings is fire. I'm just like, I ain't never dabbled
really
in
good.
nobody.
Huh.
Why did they really?
That's what Chris loved. She always picked the
chicken
chicken out.
dumplings?
Yeah, she picked the chicken out, though.
What?
Yeah, you know she a little
And
different.
let me find out they got some seasonings back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Babs likes the chicken and dumplings and fried okra.
Yeah.
And fried okra, though, I mean, that's coming from Cisco Foods. You can't go wrong with fried okra. If you messing up. Zeb know I ain't lying. He know I ain't lying. That's Cisco Foods right there.
Savage, we were just talking about the national championship game, and, man, Indiana's just been rolling, smoking people, smoking fools. But Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas, he's taking Miami plus the 8.5, and then he said at the end, he goes, I think Miami wins straight up. What do you think about that matchup?
Man, I trust the Ron Slay Slays is what I trust. So whatever Savage go with, I'm going with. And the only reason I say that, like, I'm not going to disparage Todd at all, but like, I got to go the way Indiana's shown me. They got Granddaddy's penitentiary made belt. You know the ones that the prisoners make, the thick leather with your name on the back.
Yeah,
They've been pulling that bad boy out. I personally don't know what Michael Irvin gonna bring to the game. I know it's slated to be a home game, et cetera, like that. But they got a run game. You look at Fernando Mendoza, the way he's able to throw the football with accuracy and how that offense is set up. They're going to have to be good. The other thing, too, is this. As Sergio Signetti has been on his staff and his team, I think he take the approach that the last team, who was it that Miami played last? Was it Ole Miss?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's this part for me. The edge rushers in that Miami game were obsolete.
They were.
Nobody. And if that is your calling card, hey, you going to get after the quarterback on the front line, I think they're down the defender. If he's not going to play the other guy, God, dog, I forget his name, the other edge rusher from Miami, but Bain getting locked up the way. Mesidor. Mesidor is who he is.
Yeah.
Mesidor went down and came out of the game, and Bain was obsolete. If you can't get to Fernando Mendoza, that means the passing game should be there, or they're going to be able to run the football on you. I'm going with what I've seen. And then, of course, I think Carson Beck has, moved on past what we thought of him at Georgia, that he got carried and he can make plays for you.
He makes me nervous. When they do those little tight shots of him from behind the defense and you're looking into his eyes, I don't see hope and belief. I see like, hey, man, what is this dude even thinking right now?
I'm kind of with you there, man, and I like him. That's the other thing. I like Carson Beck. But I got Indiana on that one. Like, when you got a good football team that's got a lot of momentum going in their favor,
I don't think there is not a thing in this world that scares that coach, that team, and their mentality, and that's a dangerous place to be. And I heard y'all talking about Tom Brady earlier. He said when he hit 45, he felt like a master of the game.
Yeah.
Like the way I view this situation is Per Signetti's he's at autopilot, and he's a master of this season. Tell your husband, Babs, I don't know what next year, holds for Indiana, but as far as this one, pour it all in, man. Put baby Babs college tuition on this one.
We did. We're going.
You can watch us. You can watch it on live YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch. Robert Walsh chiming in. He says, or writes, ask Ramon if he's more excited for the new Steelers coach or the new J. Cole album, because either way, he better be ready for the fall off.
You know what? I'm typing him back right now. You in the same boat as us. Us, Bert. Now, how about that? Here's the thing that Bert's failing to realize. Coach Tomlin doesn't get fired of his. Never mind, I can't disparage Baltimore Ravens with my new role like that. Coach Tomlin doesn't get fired.
Your new role.
I know. Coach Tomlin doesn't get fired if Baltimore doesn't let go of Harbaugh, in my personal opinion.
It's just a kick. The kick got him let go.
Yeah, it did. And the only reason I say this is because those dudes are the embodiment of that division right now. In order for that change to have happened, I think you had to change the entire DNA makeup of either team. And Harbaugh is a major part of the AFC North, and I think Coach Tomlin is as well, man. And I think that changing of the guard of Baltimore made it okay for Pittsburgh's situation, to be quite honest with you. Not saying it is right or wrong, not saying that Coach Tomlin is bad in his decision to step down, which I think was probably necessary. I hate to say it, necessary in the sense that he needed to step away and he ain't good at his job. Mm-hmm. But necessary in a way that I think both sides just need they need healing, man, because the fan base is getting too used to how the postseason was going, and that team, my team, needs to be trashed for about a year or two, to be quite honest with you. And I don't say that like I want them to lose. I say that in the sense that I don't think Pittsburgh's going to give up draft picks to go get their quarterback. Pittsburgh's in a fragile state when it boils down to them having too many old players and too many young players and not enough middle-class guys to carry you over the hump for a full world championship. And there needs to be a rebuild. And I felt like Baltimore jump-started that process by getting rid of Harbaugh. It justified the changing of the guard, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Big Savage, Ramon Foster. By the way, Laura from Recent Laura says hi, Ramon.
Hey, Laura.
I tell them I say hey.
They're on hold, too, so we'll get them here in a little bit.
Absolutely.
Who is your guy? So the Titans say that they're concluding their first round of interviews on Sunday after Jonathan Gannon and Robert
Are you talking
Saleh.
about for the Titans or the Steelers?
For the Titans. Who's your guy out of these? Out of these 15 that will have interviewed?
My guy's been Stefanski or Nagy.
Okay.
Why Nagy?
There's a lot of negativity towards Nagy.
Yeah.
And that's why it's going to work. Right there. That fans don't know no better. There's a lot of let me stop right there because I love the people that listen to us. What I'm getting at is this. It's so wrong that it's gotta work is there's clearly something that's happening that's got Mike Borgonzi's interest peaked in him. Right, that's got his interest, that has Nagy's name circulating. It's not just like it's a one interview stop. He's got 4 or 5 or 6 interviews, if I'm not mistaken, for the head coaching job. I look at how bad it ended in Chicago and kind of say to myself, too, people kind of fix themselves from these type of situations moving forward. Whether Matt Nagy's a franchise stabilizer or he actually gets this team to a position where they're confident in making deep postseason runs, right? Like, that's the hope is he's learned from his past ways. Another thing that makes me okay with him is, particularly Nagy, is he said he's not going to call plays. He's going to be a facilitator. Here's what I know about his time in Chicago from what I've seen and just my small J journalism side. His career fell apart when Vic Fangio left. You know who else's career fell apart when Vic Fangio left? It was Washington. No. It was Mike McDaniel in Miami. Both of them. I'm talking about absolutely flourished. I look at this time and saying he sat on the back burner long enough to where his his contacts, his ability to kind of build a staff, watching Andy Reid's ability to build a staff and control that team says a lot. Like, I got a little bit more intel about Nagy in a conversation I had today with somebody that was, in that situation with them. And here's the thing. That's Coach Andy Reid's team. I think when you look at Dan Pompei's article that Matt Nagy spoke in about how it affected his family in Chicago, how he's learned from Andy Reid and how he runs the team, you got to pick up some stuff, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to your management of the team and where you need to check your flaws. Dan Pompei profiled it. He said, like, his ego got in the way. And then he started to listen too much to the players, and then he started getting mad about the process of how he was criticized. And you become hardened. Another guy, personally, has kind of gone through that also. Coach Tomlin, as of late, has gone through that. John Harbaugh has gone through that in Baltimore. And lo and behold, people will crawl over glass to go get Mike Tomlin right now. Look what the Giants did to go get John Harbaugh. Sometimes you just need to sit back and reevaluate yourself and kind of move forward in that manner, right? And I think that's what Nagy's situation is. My next guy would be Stefanski. Anybody that win 11 to 12 games in Cleveland with the Schiano show that they've had deserves some kind of second chance. You talking about a guy that had his guy that he wanted, and Joe Flacco traded away in the midway through the season, had to deal with two rookies who hadn't proved anything in their careers in the NFL, right? And he managed that and somehow seems to have kept it together for as much as he possibly could. Oh, and look at this. Deshaun Watson's also on roster for them still. And you have to manage the news around that. Like, there's a lot to navigate. Like, so this fan base is probably going to have a Schiano Sunday, Babs. When if Nagy's the guy,
oof,
right?
Yeah.
But
well, the thing I like is he doesn't call plays and he doesn't want to call plays. I do like
that. He wants to be a manager, a facilitator.
That's right.
Like,
a head
that's
coach.
what he wants to be.
Yep.
You ain't asking him to coach Mitch Trubisky. You're asking him to go find a coach in the offensive mind to go get him. To me, the ultimate setup, if he doesn't get hired, would be Matt Nagy and Mike McDaniel as OC.
I'm with you. Big Savage and Ramon Foster.
Good DC, and finding a good DC, I'm telling you, Mike McDaniel, which a lot of his fan base want, and both Matt Nagy both flourished when Vic Fangio was their DC. Go get Vic Fangio is what I'm telling you.
Mike McDaniel, how do players react to him? He's different. He's a little weird.
Heard he's awesome. That's what I don't think he's lost the locker room. That's personally, I just don't know if he was ready for this one just yet, is the way it's viewed. I think he needs some senior leadership around him the same way that that who was it in Denver when they got Phillips. No, the way Sean McVay. When they got Coach Phillips to be his DC, like, you need somebody to help guide you around when it comes to managing an entire football team when you're so young. Mike McDaniel is a brilliant mind. He's going to be a phenomenal coach still in this league, either as an OC or as a doggone head coach. But I think, Babs, the same way you saw freshmen come in when you were upperclassmen and kind of said to yourself, oh, you so dumb, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Like, that to me is the way I feel Coach Mike McDaniel is right now. Like, he got it too soon, and he still did well with it. And I know his players liked him also as a coach. Like, he didn't have no issues where you heard him losing the locker room. I just think it was 5 years too soon, Babs.
Yeah.
Big Savage, Ramon Foster, Ramon and Will, weekday mornings 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone, at Ramon Foster, at Ramon and Will. Thank you, Savage. Good stuff, man.
Thanks,
Love you, man.
Absolutely. And y'all have yourself some snacks in the room too, man. Go ahead.
I usually do.
Well, there's yellow Starburst here for you.
No, we're good on that, man. By the way, whoever's leaving crumbs under our desk, Babs, needs a smack in the head. I know your feet don't reach the bottom because you're not, like 6'6" plus like me, like we are. But rub your feet on the ground.
I think we know who's leaving crumbs over there. And his name rhymes with Pukas Lanzika.
Oh.
He's always got stuff over
crumbs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Savage. Appreciate you, brother.
It's not me.
Y'all.
Yeah.
It's not me.
It ain't me.
Nah.
Let's get Lisa in here in Nashville. She's been very, very patient. Thank you, Lisa.
That's Elaine.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello, what's up? Is
Hi,
that
Lisa.
Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely.
We got you.
Hey, Slay, how's it going?
Doing good. How are you, Lisa? Good to hear from you.
I'm doing good. My niece wants to say hello to you guys.
Okay. Hey, niece.
Hello.
Hey.
I was calling to get you guys' opinion on Matt Nagy. Do you guys think he would be good for us?
Also, what's your niece's name?
When are you going to tell me your name?
My name is Sunny, but actually Mr. Sunny.
Oh,
Hey.
cute.
So cute. Thank you, Lisa. We'll talk about Matt Nagy.
Yeah.
Big Savage just broke him down pretty well.
He did.
And gave me some new life on that deal.
Yeah, but I wasn't
I do
feeling
like
it
that
at
he's
all.
not calling plays and doesn't want to.
Out of the way.
Go
Wants to
manage. Go manage the team.
I ain't mad at that. I mean, if we're gonna say we trust in what Barganza is gonna bring, whatever he bring in here, we got to roll with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let's lean into it.
Yeah. I mean, they have a clear relationship, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right, when we come back, 3HL bingo card.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything parlay material?
Oh, ain't nothing going on.
Hockey or something?
Man, my hockey ain't been doing right.
Reese and Laura, too. Next, 3HL.
Sickness, infections, injuries, in-home labs, all of that can be done in your living room thanks to Medical House Calls. Yes, they do at-home urgent care. Hopefully you have not been hit by this super flu that has gone around, but if you do, put this number in your phone, 615-838-2375. Medical House Calls will come to you. A medical provider at your door, help to deliver you care that gets you back as soon as possible. Active recovery IVs, medicines. You don't even have to go to the pharmacy. They'll have your prescription there for you. And they're open 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Same day appointments are available. Next day are guaranteed. Don't go wait in a doctor's office waiting room or an urgent care with a bunch of extra germs, or maybe you just don't feel even good enough to go do that. Medical House Calls will come to you. MedicalHouseCalls.com is the website, 615-838-2375. It's healthcare designed for your life. Medical House Calls. I'll look into it, boys.
This sounds like, well, actually, it doesn't sound like anything. This is out of the Blaine and Zach folder.
This is Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, who loves this song?
I don't know.
Everybody. I don't even valet. I do.
Okay.
I like the valet.
By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, I think it was Bobby Hurley. It was Bobby Hurley.
We just went from Chance
video?
the Rapper to Bobby Hurley.
But this it ties in.
Okay.
Like this.
So they did like a social media post and they played all of his players' pregame songs in the headphones and they would put it on Coach Hurley and get his reaction. And it was hilarious.
I bet. Send that to us.
He ain't that guy, right?
Yep.
Like he's like, who is this little baby?
Yeah. They should put it on Dan Hurley. His comments would have been.
No, I'm sorry, that's who they did.
Oh, was it Dan?
It was
Oh, yeah.
Dan. Yeah.
I know this was entertaining.
It was Dan. Like he said, you can't be serious.
Yeah.
Like this gets you ready to play.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what he's saying. Yeah. It was Dan.
That's
It was
most
Dan.
definitely Dan.
Yep. It was really funny. I think
That dude's out there, man.
Yeah, I think Bobby's cooler than Dan. Bobby would have known.
I agree. I'll send it to you guys, but it was funny.
Zeph has former Tennessee portal player, defensive player news.
Caleb Herring going to South Carolina. Balls do travel there in 2026.
Interesting. All right. Reese and Laura.
Wake me up when it's over.
In Bowling Green. Reese and Laura. Who we got? We got Laura?
We got Laura.
What up,
Hi,
Laura?
Laura.
Hey, guys. Hey, now listen. I'm glad John Harbaugh did not get an interview with the Titans.
Why?
Well, because I'm candidate 6'7", and I get my interview now, and my demands, I've got demands, and it's $1 million, unlimited twisted teas, unlimited fried chicken, and no expectations.
Well, there you
That's
go.
a heck of a job right
Listen,
there.
man, if Reese is involved in this administration,
There you with me.
I would love to see y'all coaching the Titans.
You better know it, Reese. What's up, baby?
Well, there wouldn't be a whole lot of coaching. I only coach youth sports. They start getting adults, and they're too much for me.
It would be entertaining.
It would be, but they frown upon the beer. Those city parks and rec will let you get away with the pregame beer.
Oh, gosh, Reese.
Reese.
I'm just kidding. You do it at the house so nobody can see it. Hey, so Big Slay.
What up, baby?
This ball season so far, it's been rocky.
Rocky time.
Oh, okay. So, but I see it like the NBA. Laura. I see it like the NBA playoffs, Big Slay. Are you with me?
I'm right here with you.
You got to win every home game you got and sneak some in on the road.
Yep.
So as of that, we're on par so far, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we got those stupid kittens on Saturday, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, they can't play two halves, and we need Velcro gloves. So if we've hit some free throws now. If we quit having that freshman inbound the ball, because I thought once you got past middle school, inbounding the ball was, basic fundamentals. But apparently this freshman getting $2 million can't inbound the basketball. So as smart as Barnes is, why is he still throwing the ball out of bounds to the other team? That's a 4-point swing. That needs to stop now because we cannot lose to Kentucky. They don't even know what's going on. They need a hope and a prayer to beat an unranked LSU team.
They got the Pope.
Well, that's the only thing they got on their side, I guess. Anyhow, Big Slay, how bad did we beat Kentucky on Saturday?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is going to be interesting.
Oh,
No
he
point
does
guard.
not feel good about it.
I feel good. I'm trying to give you a real answer. I would say probably about
7?
anywhere 10. No, I was going to go 10 to 13. Something like
Okay.
that.
Never mind. He feels good.
Yeah.
We haven't
wanna
been
go crazy
covering
and
the
say
line.
40.
I've been having to get my money back on the in-game bets. We keep not covering the line. So anything double digits, I'm not placing $1 on pregame.
Only reason
I'll
they
wait
ain't been
till
covering
Kentucky
the lines
scores 4 points and then bet again.
Only reason they ain't covering the lines because they're not knocking the free throws down. They did better in the free throws against A&M towards the last.
Well, we've got somewhat better in the free throws, but we're having 17 or more turnovers a game because they ain't got no Velcro.
Guess how many turnovers they had in the double overtime?
How many did you get up to?
0.
Oh, you mean the whole? It's just the double overtime. I mean the whole game.
You gotta end. You ended the great, so that carries over to the next game.
And everything.
Well, we
went
wouldn't have
through
been in
8-0.
double overtime if we didn't have 17 turnovers in the first place. I was happy that I'm
But
not
you
going to lie
got
to
keep
you,
in
big
mind
play.
too though. Keep in mind too though, Reese. It's gonna go from game to game. Texas A&M did the same thing the game before. That's the way they play. They're gonna make you turn. Right? If you think the team that got the most security with the ball, they're turning the ball over against A&M. That's what they do. And they get 5-second calls.
It's a battle, but I had a minus in-game bet at -4.5. So I was actually cheering for overtime.
Yeah.
Then we got overtime, and I started cheering for double overtime. And then I said, for the love of God, just panic and foul us. And they panicked and fouled us, and we hit one of them. And then, of course, they shot it for no reason and missed it. And I won all my money back plus $7.
All right, Reese, I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you to do something. Don't pray for double overtime no more, because some of us working. Some of us working doing that
Big
double
play,
overtime.
I wanted my money. Hey, and I know we had Kentucky on Saturday, but they didn't play the next day. So we could afford a double overtime because Kentucky's going to have a day shorter leg rest. So we was all right to overtime because Reese got his money.
Yeah, but
but
Slay
big
can't.
play. Good old Rocky Top! Rocky Top, Tennessee! Let's go beat them kittens! Let's go Big Orange! Hold home!
There he goes. He's Reese and Laura. I did the same thing in that one because it got up to 10.5 before tip, and I was I told it was on the bingo card. I told
that was crazy.
I told Zeph, I said I wouldn't touch that game with your 10-foot
Yeah,
pole.
I don't know why. I don't know what Vegas. I don't know if Vegas trying to figure it out or what. But that number was crazy.
So then it got to Tennessee -1.5, and I took Tennessee money line at that point in game. 3HL bingo card. It's so big my hands don't fit around it.
Yep, that was a good one.
Who said that?
You talking about your phone?
Yeah, your new phone.
You went from an 11 to a 16.
Talk about out of context.
Yeah, right? Wow.
Mine are Big Daddy cakes.
You better believe
That has gotta be Slay.
you know it.
Some people call me Brother Yum Yum.
Yeah,
that was 6-1.
Yeah, 6-1.
I hope he's in the higher bowl.
Possibility.
You talking about Buck. Appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly at all. Hopefully we put a smile on your face at some point. 3HL Organized Chaos. Have a great night, y'all. Friday edition coming up tomorrow. We'll be back at it. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you were getting a shout out to Lisa's niece. Shout out to you.
And Keith.
Yes.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, big shout out to Keith.
And the Seth.
We'll pass.
That's it.